Alrighty, hey guys, Mystic Aiden here. Hope you're all doing absolutely lovely today. Just as a reminder, this stream is a fundraising event, part of the VTuber Summer Slam to raise money for Gamers Outreach. We're trying to fund these gold carts so we can bring games to kids in hospitals everywhere. Twitch chat is way more active than normal. A lot of familiar faces I recognize. Wolfmecca, Bacunio. Oh, there's Axolotl. That's my usual viewer. Hey, dear living dead, welcome, welcome. Tightman, I see you. I see you all. I see you, Stravy. Hello, everybody. All right. I already know what you're all waiting for. Okay. So, we are not jumping straight into it today. Where in the world did I... There it is. Okay. You can unmute now.
Hello? Hello?
All right. So, I know my YouTube crowd probably isn't as familiar. I see Deathloop, Rezer, AR. Welcome, 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 David Dumbdown. But for those who don't know, this is Neko Lacey, Audino Lady Extraordinaire. Great friend of mine. She's awesome. So if you have not already, she's literally tagged in the title. Just go subscribe to her YouTube channel, please. And also...
I have some YouTube videos.
You do, in fact, have YouTube videos. No way.
No way.
You know, I just realized I never do shoutouts on Twitch. There we go. Shout out given. As if I'm pretty sure most of the...
I can ban people.
Yeah, you literally have powers. You have magical powers.
I have magic powers. Elfie, you're banned. Banned. Bye, Elfie.
We haven't even started.
Yes, I
We
would.
literally don't even have the game open.
Bye, Elfie.
But yeah, today we're fulfilling a milestone goal. But let me just check if the music's good real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, it's low enough. It's low enough. We're good.
Beautiful.
Okay. I did not check it because I usually don't have the music on for the screens like this. So, why? OBS did the thing where it makes your mouse cursor vanish.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Bring it back.
It always happens to me. Why am I the only one? I have to, like, navigate my bottom bars using, like, an invisible cursor. Okay. Okay, I'm over fighting right now. But yeah, so that's what that's how we're starting today with a Pokemon types tier list. Which was, I think this was for raising like $150 or something? Maybe? Honestly, I forgot my own milestones because we had to add so many after blowing the goal out of the water on the first stream.
It's awesome. You've raised so much money. It's cool.
Oh, that's what I was forgetting. I was thinking to myself, I was forgetting one thing. I forgot to pin the donation link.
That's important. That's important.
That's way more important than anything else.
So important.
With my invisible cursor, so I'm like... You know, I gotta give Google credit. They make it really easy to navigate without a cursor.
Without a cursor?
Because, you know when you hover over something, it, like, highlights it?
Yes, everything gets highlighted. It's very true.
Weird, like I can see where my cursor is because it highlights over the chat button.
It does.
Okay. Donate here. There we go. All right, awesome.
Beautiful.
Pin message for ever.
Give your money.
You give money. It goes to the kids.
It's a good cause, chat.
True. Okay. There we go. Now it should be fixed. I need to pin it on YouTube as well. Man, I'm so disorganized. See, okay, let me just give you guys some... There's my mouse cursor. It's back now. Thanks.
Oh, you found it. Wow.
Yeah, I finally found it. Yeah, it was under my couch. Oh, I see Cyan Eyes on YouTube. Hi, Cyan. Hi, buddy.
I'm gonna have YouTube chat open too.
Honestly, I don't blame you for only having one or the other open. It is almost kind of overwhelming. All right.
I'm gonna try to keep track of both.
Welcome, Joshua. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I see Juno. Hi, Juno. Hi. Oh, yeah, I'm streaming on both YouTube and Discord for those... and Discord. See,
Discord.
Okay, before this, I tried to make tacos. We run out of soft shells. Okay? I had to use the hard shells that were kind of stale in the closet, and I nearly choked on them. Cut me some slack if my brainwaves don't have much oxygen up there today. All right. Wait, let's just get into the tier list. Okay. So, because this is a backer reward. I'm saying that like it's a Kickstarter.
It's a Kickstarter. Oh, good.
I'm a mess today. Oh my god, yeah, that was my reaction too. Okay, so let's start with bug type. What do we think of bug type?
Oh, I love bug types. Honestly, I think bug types are sleeper hits most of the time.
It feels like bug, as a type overall, there's not a lot going on.
No, but the designs. That's
exactly, it's the designs.
Yeah,
like
design.
Heracross. outstanding. I love Heracross.
Volipede.
Also true, Beedrill. I am a big Beedrill fan. It is one of the few Gen 1 Pokemon I will say I actively love is Mega Beedrill.
Hell yes. No, I love bug-type designs. I think it should be, I'm
feeling B
I don't know,
tier.
I guess
Like, the
can go
majority
for
of
B,
bug
yeah.
types are kind of meh. Like, the overall majority isn't great. But a good chunk of them are.
Elfie, what are you... Banned from YouTube, too.
YouTube too? Oh, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe as well. I see Austin in the chat. Yeah, I'm guessing Aries. Yeah, I'm guessing that's
So
Elfie.
you have your Twitch, so you just have the Twitch chat on the stream right now.
I have, it is
not,
only on Twitch they see Twitch, on YouTube they say YouTube chat.
Oh, whoa, that's
Yeah.
so cool how you do that.
It takes such a long time to figure it out, but you have to use two completely different programs. The YouTube one is a manually scripted program I took from some website where you have to use like a text-based plugin. Twitch is just stream elements.
I hear you.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
cool.
Dark
Type.
type.
To have this many people in Twitch chat? Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah.
Dark type. I don't know.
I feel like it's another B tier. Because there's like banger designs, but like when you think of dark types, you don't think of the dark type first. Does that make any sense? Like when you see Incineroar, you think fire with dark type, I guess, too. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. It's like a secondary type for the most part that I think of.
I'm seeing people say S or A tier.
Elfie wants A or S.
I've seen like Houndoom. I think of Houndoom as a fire type first. I guess.
What my favorite dark type. Oh right, I forgot that Elfie loves Murkrow.
Okay, Murkrow's
pretty
great.
good.
Man, I'm trying to think of more dark types on the top of my head. It feels like a type that you only see on moves. You know what I mean? Instead of the actual Pokemon.
Like every Pokemon knows Bite, but yeah.
Yeah, or like Crunch. Crunch too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say B, but above Bug. Just very distinct.
Okay, sure. Let's do that. Okay.
Dragon. Oh.
See, it feels generic and obvious to put Dragon up high, but Dragon is just you gotta be honest. It's a banger type.
It's true. It's true. It feels like obvious, but I feel like it's A tier. Like the only reason I'm putting it A and not S is because, like, when you go to battle, when are you realistically using Dragon type moves? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I know what you mean. I feel like it's just like you gotta be honest with yourself. It's like you can be like, oh, Dragon is so over popular. Everyone loves Dragon, but you know what? Everyone loves Dragon because it's awesome. That's why everyone loves Dragon.
Exactly. And like then there's the curious case of electric type. When I think electric, first thing I think of is Togedemaru. I don't know why. I love Togedemaru.
I love electric types a lot. I like electric because for some reason it's home of a lot of cat Pokemon.
Wait, you're right.
Yeah, you got the Shinx line, you got Raikou, you got Zeraora. There's a lot of electric cats.
Do you count Electivire because it almost kind of has tiger stripes? Does that count as a cat?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I agree.
I guess that counts as a cat.
Are we not counting Stellar? Nah, Stellar belongs to one Pokemon, and I think only in the terrestrialized form too, right?
I guess.
Or is Tropicos always Stellar?
Terrapagos, I think, is only stellar after it terastalizes.
That's what I thought.
It's normal type when it's the baby form.
Oh, that's true type, and every Pokemon can be Stellar type. That's right.
Oh, true.
When you have that on them. So yeah, we won't really probably rank that one. It's a gimmick type.
I'll say Stellar, just because it looks cool. We'll give it a hypothetical. We'll give it a hypothetical like B tier. Specifically because they finally announced Stellar for the trading card game, and it looks nuts. I'll leave it at
I didn't know that. That's cool.
I sometimes post trading cards posters, but they showed off the Terrapagos, and I was like, this might be the best card of all time.
Tropicos is so cute. Stellar's being out of the card game? Yeah, I guess so, Elfie. Cool.
It was officially revealed the other day, but we've known about it for like months because something leaked about it. But okay, electric type. I'm thinking A tier.
Yeah, I love electric. I'm so down for that. It's a really strong type in my opinion. Like I feel like most electric types are really good designs. So.
Oh, I feel like me and you were gonna disagree on this one, Fairy.
You know what? Fairy isn't even in my top 3 types.
Really? I mean, I wouldn't put it I'm seeing chat already say fairy is S. That's the first thing I see.
See, there's my girlfriend in chat, and
Oh.
her favorite Pokemon is, well, not favorite, one of her favorite is Sylveon, and she loves fairy types quite a lot.
That's fair, but when the first thing you think of the type is the evolution, I feel like that's almost a knock against the type. Like, you're thinking of the Pokemon that's every type. That's like thinking, oh man, yeah, I love Ice type because of Terra Ice Regieleki. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what it feels like.
No, fairy type, I think fairy type's kind of fun in the sense that it's like, it has a lot of like range to it. Outside of being like pink Pokemon, I like that it's also got a lot of like food themed Pokemon, like not even just like sweets, but,
Alcremie,
like,
Alcremie,
bread.
that is my favorite fairy type. I went from having
Alcremie's
no
good.
respect for Alcremie to it absolutely carrying my Blueberry Academy playthrough. So I was like, never mind, I salute you fairy types. I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't know you had game like that, man.
And some of them are really cool, like the little gremlin line in Generation 8 was a cool fairy
Grimmsnarl is
type.
another one of my
Yeah,
personal favorites. But it's
very like unconventional fairy type. Very
yeah,
cool.
I'd actually say it is my second favorite. I have a lot of bias towards Shiny Grimmsnarl. That's a story for another day.
Fair, yeah. I feel like it's cool because it's like it has a lot of range. Like it's like fairy as in like
Yeah.
literal little fairy thing, but also like fairy tale stuff. Like that little gremlin
Mhm.
guy is like kind of fairy tale-y, and then also food themed stuff like bread and sweets and strawberries, ice cream. It's a really interesting type as far
Yeah.
as designs go.
I'm gonna say though, I almost feel like it's. I wish we had a little in between tiers, but I'm too lazy to make those because I already cropped it perfectly to fit in the stream. So I'm thinking bottom of A, but like or top of B. I can't really decide. It's like a B plus type. You know what I
Let's
mean?
do bottom of A. Bottom of A.
Bottom of A. Okay, that's fair enough. Oh, fighting. Here's.
See,
Oh, okay. Let me say my piece on this first. I love
Yeah.
a lot of fighting types, but I always love them as their original type first. Like, you know, my favorite starter is Chestnut, but I see it as a grass type. Like Heracross,
Right.
my favorite bug type, but that's one of the bug types I see as a bug type.
right.
Like, oh, what do you got for mono fighting? Ooh,
You know what?
Machamp.
Okay, I was about to say that Machamp is one of my favorite fighting types because Machop was one of my first and probably still only full odds random shiny Pokemon from, it was in Diamond or Platinum. It was in Platinum.
Oh, that's
early
awesome.
game. Just total full odds. Yes, his name was Captain Planet. That's what I called him. And I became super attached to him.
Okay, that's actually fair enough. I don't think that really defends fighting.
No.
It's close enough.
You just mentioned Machamp, and I was like, I gotta put in my 2-piece on Machamp here. But fighting type is probably my least favorite type ever.
I was gonna say, it like feels overall, it's almost like a C or a D.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of good fighting types. Like for some reason, grass fighting specifically as a combination is cracked. Like, why is
Right?
every grass fighting type awesome? Breloom, Chestnut, Hisuian, Lilligant.
So true.
I'm gonna say
Dang,
C.
it's that bad. Well, Elfie, it's like, I don't know. A lot of fighting types are just kind of like
Well,
guys. Like,
Yeah,
they're just kinda
exactly.
dudes.
Oh, welcome everybody new watching on YouTube. I see you, Novice. I see you.
Oh,
All
what's
right.
going on, everyone?
I was just saying hi. You know, streamer thing. Oh, flying. Oh, man. Flying, I think, is the most underutilized Pokemon type. Like,
You're probably right. Like,
here's the
how
thing.
many-
it's the case where they stick it on every bird, but here's the thing. It feels like the only actual wind flying type is, like, literally the move, Tailwind, and then Tornadus.
I was gonna say, like, how many flying types are there that aren't birds or winged creatures of some kind? I feel like you're right. Like, flying is underutilized for like wind themed stuff. Completely, yeah.
It's like, it feels like a type that's everywhere, but also nobody cares. Like Gyarados, for example. Gyarados doesn't feel like a flying type. I know it's
No,
because
but
they didn't want to make a
he does
dragon.
fly
but-
around. So
Like, he
fun.
flies, but I guess... well, what does he have? Twister, but isn't Twister a dragon-type move? Like,
Yeah, it is. You're right.
I guess? I feel like it's another C tier.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Like, as a type, meh. The actual Pokemon it's on, pretty solid.
Pretty good.
Fire.
Drifblim's cool.
Drifblim is Drifblim. That's another actual flying type that I felt was good. That actually used the wind
Yeah.
thing, because it's a balloon. It's flying, but like a different way. So I'm gonna say this C. Yeah, we'll stick with that. But fire.
Hi, Greta.
Oh, Greta's in chat? Oh, I see you there. Hi, Greta. All right. Fire type. It's another type I'm so mixed up because literally my favorite Pokemon of all time is fire, but overall I don't care much about fire types. It's so weird.
Yeah, I recently, like in the past year of my life, became obsessed with Cyndaquil line.
Trust me, we know. We know.
You're aware. Okay, that's probably like the only fire type line or Pokemon at all that I really have any super strong feelings for.
Yeah, it's like I have the fire type, my baby boy Darmanitan, and like I picked fire starters a lot over the years. Like we already mentioned Incineroar earlier. I love Incineroar, but it feels like when I think of fire, it's like I'm so tired of seeing fire types everywhere. But I think that's just because I hate Charizard. I think that's
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I hate Victini. Victini's good. I like Victini.
Victini's nice.
Victini's cute. V-Wheel!
Yeah, exactly. Like, specifically Victini in Pokemon Masters might be the best unit I have. She's nuts. So I'm thinking it's like top of B. I like it more than Dark type, but it's just, I don't know.
I'm good with that.
Ghost, straight to S.
Oh, S. No one can disagree with that.
There is almost no, there's like no bad ghost types.
Ghost is S tier. Ghost is the best. All right.
There's no bad ghost types.
There isn't.
It might be the only type where I think there's always ghosts. Like, there's always a good ghost type in every generation. Like, I'm like,
I know.
Oh, what's the most forgettable generation you can think of? Like, Gen 8, my mind immediately goes to Runerigus.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Banger, and Sinistea is so good.
Oh, Sinistea! I always forget that's like ghost type. I kept in my head I have Sinistea as like a fire type because I caught it with Terra Fire. So I caught it with Terra Fire, and it was always the Pokemon I terastallized in the Teal Mask. So every time I see it, like, yes, my favorite fire type.
My favorite fire type, Sinistea.
I'm gonna say like, because moving over to grass. Is it wrong to put grass at top of A?
No, I love grass type. I think chat will agree grass types are there's so many good grass types. Like Bulbasaur and Lilligant off the top of my head are so good. Some of my absolute favorites.
Yeah, it's like grass type, amazing. But you don't think of it as amazing. You think, oh yeah, grass type stuff that fills up all the early rounds. But you look at it, it's like, no, there's a lot of banger grass types.
So many good grass types.
I don't think it's like S tier because when you think of grass type, you think, okay, what do you do good in battle? And you're like, yes. Leech Seed and Solar Beam.
Great.
And that's it. Oh.
But no, definitely top of A tier.
Speaking of good in battle, ground types.
So...
Oh, I'm so mixed on ground. I think ground is a contender for S. But it's so weird because it's like, so many Pokemon get ground moves, but then you think about it, it's like, how many ground types are there that you like? And I think of like a million. Like Excadrill immediately comes to mind. I adore Excadrill.
I'm a big sucker just for Dugtrio. Just in general.
Dugtrio's a classic.
And Cantonian. I love that guy. I also love Mudstale. Mudstale's super good.
Oh, you're right.
Love Mudstale. That one, like, high horsepower move, banger. So good.
So I don't know if I want to put it in S or, like, above grass.
We can go S. Why not?
Sure, I don't think... It's not better than Ghost. It is not better than Ghost.
Not better than Ghost.
What Pokemon should I make as Neon? Do Regice. That's funny. I gotta catch up on chat real quick. I see a lot of people like Nathan tuning in, Tokyo Turtle, welcome. Squirtle Shorts, welcome.
Nintendo Novice, we are still doing the Darmanitan run.
Yeah.
After this tier list.
This is a stretch goal, so we're doing this first. Okay, Ice type though. Ice is kind of the reverse of a lot of... I feel like Ice is like a reverse of Electric. Whereas the case of, it's terrible in battle, but there's so many... Well, not Electric specific. I don't know why I thought of Electric.
I don't know, yeah.
Pardon me, I'm running on a little lower air
Scotty.
circulation. Yeah, exactly. That's the point. It's like Ice has a lot of amazing Pokemon, like Galarian Darmanitan, but like, I guess Ice hits Dragon. Yay!
Yeah, that's what it does. Yeah.
I like the designs. If we're ranking on designs alone, it'd be a contender for like S, but I feel like as is, it's like the top of C.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Normal type though. Ah,
S tier.
Ooh.
S tier.
S tier, really? I mean, well, I know why you're putting it in S tier.
Normal's my second favorite type.
Really? I was about to say D tier.
No, I'm talking mostly off design. A lot of normal types are just like cute animals.
Oh, I agree. Like
I love that about them.
I don't know if I've talked about that. I still need to make a short on it, but Regigigas is my favorite legendary Pokemon. But
Heck
it's
yeah.
also the only normal type Pokemon I like. Like,
Fair enough.
I guess it's like, I mean, like, what normal types do you think of? I think of all the regional rodents that nobody actually likes to use. Like, they're boring moves.
No, I think of stuff like Audino and
Ambipom!
Ambipom.
How am I forgetting Ambipom? I love Ambipom!
Yeah. And Furret and Lopunny and there's lots of good normal types. I feel like we don't have to do S, but maybe like a high B, like Strabi said.
I agree, B specifically over Dark but under Fire.
Sure, that's good. Can do that. Oh, Snorlax, yes.
Oh, Snorlax too.
Love Snorlax.
I don't even know. I don't even think of Snorlax as having a type. I just think it as the bulky guy that's hard to kill.
It's just Snorlax type.
It's just Snorlax type.
Snorlax type.
Oh, now for my
Poison is
favorite
S.
type, Poison.
That's my favorite type too.
Oh, so real for that. Above Ghost then.
S tier, put it up there. All right.
Yeah, I get that works. That
Greta
works.
is also a Poison fan.
Average Poison enjoyers. Yeah, like Toxapex, for example. I love Toxapex. I don't think there's a bad Poison type. I don't know if that's like a hard thing to say, but it feels like there's Poison types I don't like as much as some of the ones I love, but it doesn't feel like there's like any bad Poison types.
Yeah, I think they all slap, honestly.
Like,
It's
every
like
other
Ghost for
type
all
has like a
these
stinker or two, and the most I can think of for like Poison is like Kanto Muck, but then Alola exists. It's one of my favorites.
I know, and it's beautiful. I love Alolan Muck.
Oh man, I still think of the 3DS. It really popped more on the 3DS with the outline.
I agree.
I think it
I
made the
agree.
colors stick out more.
Those outlines weren't like the devil like people made it out to be. Like a lot of like mods would just remove the outlines, and they honestly look kind of ugly.
I always
The
thought it
outlines
looked
in
terrible. I
3DS
was like,
games.
why are you guys doing this? Like, I
Yeah,
feel like
put
a
it
lot
back.
of people did not register how important the outlines were to like the trailer for Scarlet Violet came out, and everyone was like, why do these trainer designs look so sauceless? And I went back and I immediately thought of the intro cutscene from Sword and Shield where they show all the gym leaders for the first time. And I'm like, yeah, because they still had the outlines in that generation. Like, it wasn't
That's right.
the thick
Yeah, it's still, like,
outlines,
very
but they were still there.
stylized.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So, and
it's a
Scarlet and
pop.
Violet didn't have it. It made Scarlet and Violet look so sauceless.
I know. People hate outlines. It's so dumb.
Exactly. Okay, next up, Psychic. Ooh.
Yeah, Psychic is like Psychic has Mew, which is a pretty big one for me, but like I don't really get that into Psychic types outside of Mew and like maybe like Musharna. I like
Yeah,
Musharna.
it feels like in my head I've used Psychic type Pokemon before, like Reuniclus. I love Reuniclus.
Oh, true.
But it's like, a lot of the other Psychic types just kind of wibbly-wobbly. A little bit iffy.
That's true. They are good on playthrough teams. Like they're really good in battle. For sure.
They're good in battle,
So,
but like not
yeah.
all the designs stick out. Like Alakazam, for example, it's a Pokemon that I'm nostalgic for, specifically because of the XY TCG set Fates Collide. Because I remember buying that probably the most out of any XY set, and that always had the Alakazam I could never get. But at the same time, I don't even love Alakazam.
Where are your mute emotes? Did your necklace sub run out? Sub to me now.
Yeah.
Now.
Go ahead. The thing is, there's been times where I will like be on your stream and like, oh, it says my emotes aren't there, but I'm at work in the break room. I need to go home and resub.
Oh, it's so dumb. It doesn't let you use an Amazon Prime sub for mobile.
It's always so the dumb. Amazon Prime. So like, why don't they?
Yeah. I don't know, because they don't want you to use it. Really is how it works. They don't want you to use it.
So where are we gonna put Psychic? I feel like it's another B tier type, like better than Bug, but not better than Dark.
Sure. Throw it there.
Like, I don't know. It's almost there. Like, Rock, another type that has, like, really fun in battle. But at the same time, when I think Rock type, I think of, like, Lycanroc?
I'm trying to think of a rock type design that I really love.
Gigalith, that's another fun one. I like Gigalith. I think Gigalith doesn't get as much
I like
credit.
Roggenrola. I like Rock and Roll. I think
Rock
it's so
and Roll
fun.
is a cute little guy.
He's so cute. Tyranitar is pretty iconic. Yeah.
Tyranitar, I always used to confuse it mentally in my head for a ground type. Like, I don't know why it feels like a ground type. Like, if you look at Tyranitar, do you really think, oh, like, design alone, would you think that's a rock or a ground type?
When I was a kid, I thought it was dragon.
I mean, you could also confuse it. Listen, if there's any Pokemon that I think is, like, on the list of if Pokemon ever adds third types, it will be one of the first to get a third type. Tyranitar can easily fit so much more stuff in there.
Yeah. Is it rock ground in its pre-evolution?
Yeah, I think, Pupitar is, right?
He's rock ground steel dragon dark type.
I don't know where you got steel from, but close enough. We'll get to steel in due time. I have choice words. But, rock. I feel like it's C.
I don't care much for rock, honestly. Yeah, C. That works for me.
I'm specifically gonna put it...
is good.
Minior's cute, but I don't know. Minior feels like it should have been psychic. Is Minior psychic type?
Isn't it just rock?
Is it just rock? It feels like it should be psychic because everyone always like psychic is basically the cosmic type.
Minior, it is rock flying.
It's a flying type?
It's a meteor, I guess.
I mean, that makes perfect sense, but at the same time, when was the last time you've ever seen freaking Minior use like air slash or whatever?
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, Minior, use Brave Bird!
It sprouts wings.
It just sprouts giant wings. Anyway, Steel. I think Steel, I think Steel might be my least favorite type.
Really?
I'm completely serious, because I think about Steel types, I'm like, alright, Steel types I like. Aegislash.
I like Celesteela.
And Celesteela is cute. I think Celesteela is nice, but I would
I
not
like
put it at the top.
Kartana a lot, too. Love Kartana.
I always think of Kartana as a grass type first.
That's fair.
Yeah, like, Bastiodon's kind of meh. Aggron is okay, but I feel like Aggron's so bad in battle.
Aggron's funny, but...
I feel like I could put it in D and not have any regrets.
Yeah, I don't have strong enough feelings about Steel type to argue against that, so...
Like, I don't know, man. It's like, there's some solid Steel types, but I'm not thinking of Steel. Like, somebody said Jirachi earlier, but I always think of Jirachi. I think of, Psychic.
I do think of Psychic first when it comes to Jirachi as well.
Oh, Archaludon's an okay one. Oh, Water type.
Bridge Boy.
Water type.
Water. Ah! I think Water's probably a strong, like, probably goes in B, I would say.
I don't know where to put it in B, though, because I feel like it's almost the same as, Bug type, where you think of Water as the, like, body, almost, and then, like, the other type is the one you actually care about. That makes the design interesting. Like, it's like, great, you're a Water type, you're a fish, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I mean, cool. Fish, it's the fish type.
It's the fish type, or it's the Wartortle type, because I love Wartortle.
Okay, Wartortle's kind of nice. But, like, I think of Water type starters I've chosen. Like, I have Piplup, and I've had me putting Totodile on the back burn for the last several times Totodile's been available. Because I've always been picking, like, Cyndaquil first. So...
That's fair, though.
I think this is a solid tier list.
Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Poison being on top is all that matters to me. So.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Primarina. I think a Primarina is a fairy type despite being a water starter. You know?
Fair enough, yeah.
But that means we need to actually get knee deep in the doom.
Time for Darmanitan City.
Finally.
Finally.
Alright, hold on. There we go. Why is Neko not on the DS screen?
Goodbye, everyone.
She's gone.
Bye.
We lost her. Well, there you are.
Where am I?
Quick, we need to
there I am.
Flip you around and put you back in.
She went back to my home planet.
There we go. I can still hear her voice.
You have to stream your DS to me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that in a sec. Hold up.
No worries.
I gotta... Alright, there we go. So, I'll catch everybody up on where we are in the game in just a sec. Let's actually get straight into it. Because I know a lot of people from Neko Lacey's chat have not seen the last few streams. YouTube chat knows. I trust y'all in the YouTube chat. But yeah, we are currently in Icarus City. So,
There we go.
summer, wow, isn't that convenient? Now, I just realized Neko is also not on the YouTube screen for the DS.
Oh yeah, it's just you. It's just you hanging out.
She's gone. Dude, I actually did that for Cyan Eyes before in the last stream for like 5 seconds. I was like, oh shoot, he's not there. I had to Okay, you're over the wrong bar. Hold up. There we go.
Oh no, I'm breaking the layout.
Breaking the laws of reality. Oh man. Okay, so for everyone tuning in, I have done so much off-screen grinding for this run. But yeah, so this is Sunny the Darmanitan, based off the mascot that we're currently raising money for in the event.
Aw.
But yeah, so we're currently at a solid 252 EVs for attack. Because I spent way too much. I spent the whole time off camera because I was so scared of the Elite Four. I was like, no.
It's so many.
Yeah, so we're basically like EV trained almost. I put a lot into speed as well. But we got Hammer Arm, Flare Blitz, Flare Punch, Punch, Belly Drum. There's a reason I don't stream this late. But yeah, so I have spent more than enough time.
Yeah, wow. 12 hours. So we have 6 badges.
Yes,
we go.
Basically, yeah. So our plan for today is that we're trying to get through Victory Road. So because we're currently at 6 badges right now, and I think we can go to the ice gym now. Oh, I forgot I was using repels earlier. But yeah.
I didn't realize this guy has sheer force.
Darmanitan, I didn't know you had a game like that. It's so funny because sheer force, when I read it when I was younger, I was like, man, this ability looks so bad. I did not realize it was 50% boosting. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I comprehended.
It's sick.
Like, we actually were doing a bunch of research for the run, and we were like, dude, if we get Life Orb, there's gonna be no challenge.
There's gonna be no challenge anymore.
The problem, though, is we finally got to where you could get the Life Orb, which is the subway, when you found it, you 3 Pokemon.
Oh no, you can't get it. It's not an option for you.
Yeah, it was like, come on.
Oh, you gotta love these puzzles.
I love ice puzzles. I think they're one of the most underrated things in video games.
I actually am a big fan of them, too.
It's like, they're fun, and I'm almost shocked nobody's made a whole game of ice puzzles. Like, somebody probably has at some point, right?
Like a whole game just about that?
Like, that's gotta be some indie game somebody's done where it's just like a whole game of ice puzzles.
I would play it. That sounds awesome.
I would too.
Strabby, I will ban you. I will ban you.
Looking up Pokemon, they give you the most EXP, and yep, Audino is in there. I've gotten to the point where
twice.
I think my EVs are like maxed up, like completely, because I did so much grinding. So I feel like I'm actually safe to grind on Audino now because I don't have to worry about putting like too much into HP. You know what I mean?
Sad. You can find them everywhere though, so.
True.
Yeah.
YouTube chat likes your avatar, by the way. Shout outs to Greta.
You, YouTube chat. Shout out to Greta.
So true. Shout out to Greta.
So true. Guys, don't EXP grind on Stever Necolacy. That's murder.
Oh, no.
That's murder.
I mean, I don't have any qualms with it, but I assume my audience does. You got something against murder?
You are trying to kill me, Stravi. You are. You're trying to start a witch hunt. It's crazy.
Evil chat. Evil chat does evil things.
That's a nice way to look at it, Greta. Yay, she's so helpful. Yay.
Oh, she's so great, even though we're just beating the snot out of her like a punching bag. Oh, I feel so bad.
Pokemon.
I've already exterminated the population of other Darumaka because I basically did all the grinding on Route 4.
Oh my god.
So...
This is the only one left.
Literally, yes.
The only survivor.
It's not even legitimate. We had to change the game files to get it in there.
Oh my god.
He's not even legitimate. We had to import him from other parts of Unova.
You had to import?
Yeah.
Oh, because he was your starter, obviously.
Yeah, we replaced Tepig.
Okay, right. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, we replaced Tepig. Tepig is literally unobtainable for this ROM's Pokedex.
Wow, you can no longer get Tepig.
Tepig is gone. And nothing of value is lost.
Nothing of value is lost. No, I'm sorry. Greta, I know you love Tepig.
Okay, here's the thing. Tepig is one of those cases where it's like, I've grown to like it more over the years, but for a long time it's just kind of my most hated starter. Other ones have descended there for other unrelated reasons. But
I mean, I do think that the first stage is probably better than the second and third stages.
okay, no. I like Pignite more than Tepig.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Pignite's kind of funny. He's like a silly little pig boy.
It's actually very specifically not because of the Pokemon design it's good, it's because I have nostalgia for the old McDonald's toy of Pignite.
Oh,
that came out.
That's so funny.
Yeah, back when Pokemon Black and White came out, it was like, I got a Happy Meal with my grandma because it was like barely usable at all. Like, you couldn't move the legs, he's too stubby, but you could move both his arms up and down. So
That's
you,
so funny.
so it's like I have very specific nostalgia for that, just because it was kind of silly.
No, I love forming like memories through stuff like that and getting attached to very specific Pokemon for like non-game related reasons like that.
Yeah, it's like the only reason I like Meditite was because I don't even know where it is anymore. But at one point I had this little Meditite toy, but for some reason you could spin his head all the way around and it wouldn't like pop off. So I was like, yeah, it's like a creepy little horror creature.
It's terrifying. The most random things will make you attached to Pokemon. They will. It really will.
Yeah, it's like I had no attachment to some Pokemon before I started playing like fan games on the channel recently. Like you? I like you now. Like I mentioned earlier that like, Totodile. I kind of put it off. I started actually using it in Infinite Fusion. I was like, never mind, you're awesome now.
Never mind, you're so cool. Yeah,
Granted,
like me
more
watching
Tyrantrum,
The Power of Us and like becoming it. Now Sudowoodo is one of my top favorite Pokemon because of that movie. Just
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I love Sudowoodo.
Which one was The Power of Us? Was that Forever? Was it?
Power of Us is a more recent one.
Oh, it's Alola. It's Alola. I remember now.
It's a Alola era, but it's not like
it's
Alola
so weird.
Ash. It's that like reinvented like new timeline. But it is one of the best Pokemon movies ever.
I remember
so
watching
good.
it. It's the Zero Aura one. It's like
the Zero Aura one. Yeah.
I'm so mixed on the reboot continuity because I genuinely would have loved the movies so much, but it's always made me like irrationally angry the fact that they never gave Ash little one-off Pokemon. Come on, this is the perfect excuse to let him experiment. Give this man a Toxapex. He'd never catch a Toxapex.
That's
like
true.
it doesn't fit him.
Had Pikachu.
He like only had Pikachu, plus he kind of, sorta used the mythical in battle. Like kinda. Like I think he tells Zero Aura to do something, or at least he tells Zarude to do something, but that's it.
Yeah, something like that. But still, the continuity part of it aside, Power of Us is a super strong movie. Even Power of Us isn't really about Ash is the main thing. It's not really an Ash movie. It's the
Eevee
movie.
girl, right?
I
think she had an Eevee.
They basically have like 5 main characters, pretty much, and they all have their own stories, and they intertwine, and it's just really good.
Yeah, it's kind of what like the next movie after that, the Zarude one, was kind of the opposite of that, where it had like one main character, and Ash felt like he was just there.
Yeah, no. Honestly, that's what they both feel like. The Jungle movie just feels like that it's about the Jungle Kid, and Ash is just kind of there. Coco, but it's really cool because Ash kind of acts like not a mentor, but like gives him a lot of advice throughout the movie, and it ends up becoming like Coco goes off on his own adventure for Pokemon after Ash inspired him and stuff. And Ash mentions his dad in that movie, which is crazy.
Yeah, I still remember that. It's like, I know it's because it's a different continuity and they can play around with it, but it's still so sad because COVID kind of sunk the Pokemon movies. Like they did, yeah, they did the remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back. And I don't even know why they did that. Like it was an alright movie, but like why?
Yeah, the visuals were like a little bit weird at times, but like they were kind of fun to look at. They were appealing for the most part.
Like it was a fun diversion.
It was, yeah. I just found the Arbor Mewtwo thing was so funny because it like has a whole thing at the beginning. They made it up to be a whole thing with the armor.
Yeah, and it was in all the marketing too. Like it was in Pokemon Go.
Thing. It was, yeah. But it isn't really a huge thing in it at all. It's really funny.
Yeah, it was like they hyped it up so much that Mewtwo just shows up and he's just kind of normal. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he broke his armor.
It's like they just really wanted that trailer shot.
Elfie, he does have a dad.
Yeah, Ash has a dad.
Yeah.
Isn't it like implied? Was it the musical that it was Giovanni or something?
Oh, I don't know.
I remember being a big fan theory back in the day.
There's one character that shows up in the Johto series that people theorize is his dad. He has a Chikorita.
Really?
Let me
I
find
don't
this.
think
Hang
I
on.
watched Johto. Like, I remember watching a couple episodes of Johto back on Pokemon TV back in the day. But Johto and Hoenn were basically the two series I watched the absolute least of when it comes to Pokemon, because they weren't on Netflix back in the day. And that was how I got my Pokemon fix. Where in the world do I go from here? Do I go here?
Oh, here we go. Hang on. I'm going to share this in the chat.
Let me, I'm waiting for it to show up on Discord. Or did you put it in, which chat?
I'm trying to find, a good link to it first. This is this character. I'm trying to find his name. What is your name? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here's this character, and people think, or people...
theorize?
Why, but people theorize this is Ash's dad. I'll put in the Twitch chat. And I guess YouTube as well. Hang on, here.
Let me take a look at this guy. Oh, it's this guy! I had no idea what his name was. I've seen him getting tossed around before. I guess he has a similar facial structure.
He does. What does it say? There's another, like, reason why people think.
He probably says something very wise and mystical or whatever.
Silver's been kicked out of 3 hotels, 2 shops, and 1 Pokemon Center. Okay. Oh, when Richie mentions Ash, Silver's reaction, this guy, not the Silver that we usually know, suggests that he knows him despite the fact that he has never met Ash on screen.
Really? That's kind of interesting.
This also says that Silver also saw legendary fire-flying Pokemon when he was young, owns a first partner Pokemon that rides on his shoulder, and has a draconic Pokemon that serves as a strong battler. So it's just parallels, I guess.
I believe it. That makes sense. Like, I can see why people would think that. I mean, it kind of, I can see it. First partner Pokemon, my rear.
First partner Pokemon.
I'm like, it's the most trivial thing. I feel like an old man every time somebody says it.
I know, it doesn't matter, but like, man.
It's like, we've been calling them starters for what, 20 years?
I know, and has Pokemon ever referred to them as starters officially? I feel like they have.
They have. I remember them doing it back in, like, Gen 7. They called them starters in the trailers.
They called them starters, but no, it's first partner Pokemon now.
First partner frauds is more like it.
First partner frauds.
Like, come on. I think I might have bricked this puzzle. I flipped it, but
around.
I'm like, I did, like, I switched around that piece, but how do I get back? Because I slid off that tile because I didn't know where to go. Like, there's the button right there, but I don't know how to get back there. How do you
get there? I don't know.
I'm stumped.
X and Y anime isn't on Netflix anymore. Pokemon anime is the most frustrating thing you will ever try to watch legally, is what I'll say about it.
I did a video about why Pokemon TV shutting down was so bad. I was like, oh, of course there's other ways to watch. I'm like, yeah, I literally talk about it in the video, and I put up the official chart they gave, and it was like, it was literally so long, I had to apply a scrolling effect.
You have to go through, like, 50 different streaming services. Why is it split up across all these different services? Like you're collecting pieces of a map or something.
Like, why is Tubi on here? Why is Tubi on here?
If they were like, here's a streaming service with all the anime, all the movies, pay this much a month for it, I would do it.
I mean, honestly,
for the convenience.
I agree. I heard some people throwing it around like, oh, what they're gonna do is they're gonna, I forgot what it was, but people were speculating they were gonna do that for Pokemon Day, and then they just didn't. And everyone's like, so why are you shutting down Pokemon TV? What's the point then?
The other fun part is that Netflix has Indigo League, except for the fact that it like doesn't have all of it. Like it cuts off at some point. Like they don't even have the full Indigo League on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't include Orange Islands, I don't think.
They don't, and they don't even finish actual Indigo League either. I don't know
really?
why.
Do they not?
It's not all there.
I remember watching it on Netflix back in the day. I found a site with all the anime. Well, I mean, it's not that hard.
Good job, Elfie.
It's more problem putting it on the TV normally.
Yeah, I just have like a dingy laptop that I plug in HDMI to the TV.
For me, recently I've actually been watching. Do you know the new Superman show, My Adventures with Superman?
I've heard about it.
It's really good. But the problem is I was mooching off one of my friend's HBO Max subscriptions because he signed into my PS5 and we were over here. I forgot it was to watch some Studio Ghibli stuff, but he didn't sign out when we were done. I'm the only one who's been using his HBO Max account for the past, like, 3 months to watch this one show and, like, occasionally Smiling Friends.
So, watch Smiling Friends.
It's not my thing. It's a funny show at times, but it's not my thing. But it's so funny because, like, he canceled the subscription a few days ago. You know the whole joke where it's like somebody falls to their knees in the middle of Walmart? The whole thing, that was me.
That was you.
Because I was like, it's been a few days. I should really watch the new episode. I open it up and I just see, remember to renew your subscription. I was like, no. This can't be happening to me. So I had to, like, go out of my way, so to speak, to find it again. And I'm like, okay, I'm watching it on my my PC with my weird screwed up desktop setup, but it doesn't hit as hard as watching it on the 4K TV in the back. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
So close, but so far.
There's a continuity where Ash's mom dated Giovanni, apparently, but he is explicitly not Ash's father in that. What continuity is that?
That's the musical. That's the musical.
That's the musical?
Because
okay,
that's like, they weirdly implied that they had something going on. I think there was a whole song for it.
God, I should listen to this musical.
I have not. I just remember people joking about, like, God, it's been nearly, like, 10 years since, like, 2014. That feels wrong. But it was like that, like, 2015, 2016 period where everything Pokemon except the manga was on the table to make fun of. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where it was if it was just slightly different enough. But, you know, they just like anything they can pull out that's weird, you'll see it in like a top 10 weirdest Pokemon moments video.
Right.
It was back in that period.
That age of Pokemon videos.
We are
the badge.
Yeah, we got the badge.
Good job. That was easy.
It was the ice type. So we've been skipping the dialogue for the whole playthrough, basically, because I'm like, I want to make sure I have enough time to get to the end, you know?
Fair. This is not a story-indulging playthrough. It's a Darmanitan sweep playthrough.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Darmanitan sweep. First stream to make a Darman $1 million for charity.
Darman $1 million.
Darman $1 million. Remember to donate, by the way. The pin link is there in case. Don't feel pressured to do so if, you know, you just don't have the money to. Don't sweat it. But if you feel like it, it goes to a good cause, children in hospitals and all that. So, you know. Next milestone is at $50, where I'll be forced to play through Pokemon Sword with only Galarian Darmanitan. This is the biggest commitment besides debatably FNAF VR for them. So,
FNAF VR.
There's a part of me that is like, oh no, if it hits it, I'm locked into this for like another week. You know what I mean? But yeah. In the YouTube description, for those watching on YouTube right now, which you should double tap the screen to like, by the way, no pressure. But there's already a list of the stuff we've already hit in the description. So, if you feel so inclined, you can check that as well. I was gonna say, I know you were looking at it briefly before we got started.
I was observing it. Hey, Lacey, have you played Disney Universe? No.
Isn't that an MMO?
Is that an MMO?
I feel like it sounds like an MMO.
It's the pinball guy. Are you the pinball guy?
Okay.
Yeah, you played pinball for like 20 hours of your life.
No, it was like 7 hours straight. I reasonably owe all my success on YouTube to that one stream of Pokemon Pinball. Like, not all of my success, but my recent explosion I owe to that pinball stream. Let's leave it at that.
You're not the sus guy, you're the pinball guy.
Yeah, it's like, everyone's like, oh yeah, there's people have like big jokes like, do not call me the pinball guy, after somebody called me that once, and people call me the pinball guy.
You're the pinball guy, let's go.
Like, great, I'm the pinball guy now. And now I look at the YouTube chat and there's 3 people saying, OMG pinball guy. Thanks, yeah. Very insightful. Wrong niche for a YouTube channel, by the way.
Oh my god, wrong niche for a YouTube channel. Pokemon Pinball only.
Oh man, can I beat Pokemon Pinball with only pinball?
With only a pinball.
With only a single pinball. Dude, and, oh wait, Dragon Spiral Tower is right here. I thought there'd be like a route to get there.
No, you found it, good job.
Oh, this guy's not gonna fight me? What do you have to say, buddy?
He's just talking to you.
Oh,
He's
wait.
just telling you to look out for a legend.
Wait, this guy's a Bryson fan. If you're lucky, you might witness a legend. Is that supposed to be foreshadowing for Zekrom? Or like, dude, I just love Bryson's movies.
He's just a huge fan of Bryson.
Dude, he loves the theater. It's just this one Team Plasma Grunt that's like a massive fan of the movies.
It's so funny.
Do you think he's watched the whole MCU? Do you think he has?
He's watched the full Bryson cinematic universe.
Oh, hold up, we just got a donation? Just got a donation? Hold up. Let me check.
Oh, Titan!
Oh, Titan donated? Thank you very much.
Titan, thank you.
$25. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Thank you so much for playing my game. Oh,
Hello?
there's Sharon.
Chair.
Chair.
Chair in.
Chair. That's the guy who finally got ult in Pokemon Masters. No way.
He did. So did Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca got an outfit. That was like, I was in call when that was dropping with my Masters guy, and we were like, "This is the greatest day of my life," because we're like massive Gen 5 fans. And I don't care that Gen 5's already gotten like 1 million skins. It was just Bianca that was like the last notable. Well, Charon too, because they already gave it to Nate. That was like the last notable character for those games to not have a single alt.
Nate. Oh my god.
Oh, there's strength right here. I don't think we got strength yet. I have not been paying attention to HMs at all.
Do you need strength here?
Well, there's a strength block, but I think to beat the game, you only need cut. I think there's another way around it.
Right, right.
Like, does this game, like, just give you the HMs, but you just never have to use it? Like, I literally only have Surf, Fly, and Cut.
Yeah, I think I remember Surf not being required at all, for the main story at least.
Yeah, Surf you only need for, like, late game, and I don't even think you are able to use it until you get at least the, 7th Rage Gym badge.
You don't need HMs except for that one cut instance at the start, you think. Yeah, right?
You need Surf for the post-game specifically, because you need it for the 7 Sages quest. But, like,
right.
Who cares? We're done with the game by then.
Exactly, you've already beaten the game.
Like, I'm closing out, wrapping it up, shut the door. I'm out, peace. That's out of the scope of this challenge run.
That's right. That's not in the books for this one.
We already had to use Pan Sage, Pan Sage for like 5 seconds for cut.
5 seconds.
Like that's out of the scope of the run. We're done. We're good.
Yeah, goodbye, Pan Sage.
Get the little monkey guy out of here. Listen, I love you, Pan Sage, but now's not the time.
The monkeys are cute.
I feel like they're so underrated. Like when Simisear came in as the least voted Pokemon, I was like, that's so sad. Like all those years ago.
Yeah.
Ironically, because of that, Simisear is actually rising in the ranks. I put it in the top 200 most popular by now. Mostly because of that poll. Like Simisear has become popular enough to get a dedicated ultra rare card in the TCG.
That's awesome.
That's more than other people could say. Like he has the alt art or whatever that kind of looks like Pokemon Smile. It's like adorable.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah, it's so cute.
I've sent it. I think I sent it in your Discord server once, actually.
Probably.
But,
I know what card you mean.
Yeah, it's like the silly little guy from Crown Zenith. He's become popular specifically because of that.
Right.
So it's
Had
like
to make a Simisear propaganda on Twitter because you felt bad for him. Did
yeah,
it
exactly.
Take off?
Juno is one of the biggest Simisear fans.
Aww.
Juno, you're so real for that. So absolutely real for that. Let me just check on the YouTube chat. Welcome, man, Emmanuel. I hope you're doing good. I see Monday Man as well. Kangaroo Reads. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, man. Oh, it's this room.
Oh, good. This is fun.
I forgot about this room. It just drags you in circles.
Are there any trainers in here?
No, I don't think there are. Honestly, if I was on Team Plasma, I wouldn't want to be stationed here either.
No, right? I'd fallen to my death. Parkour, parkour, parkour.
Parkour, literally. You know, it's so weird to me that Pokemon has never made a proper platformer game outside of Peak Park 1 and Peak Park 2.
Oh, you're so right. Oh, God.
Oh,
Here's
story.
All the trainers.
Oh, bye, Bryson.
Someone here, I bet.
Oh, we just don't fight him. Bye. Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Guess not. What's good, Random Plasma Grunt? Played that bopping theme close enough.
Bop.
But yeah, back to what I was saying though, it's like, how are Pokepark 1 and 2 the only attempts they've made at a proper, like, I don't know, you can't even really call those action games.
No, they're not really platformers either. They're like, I would say like exploration like adventure games.
I always
probably.
refer to them as kind of like a point-and-click adventure with like platformer elements.
That's accurate. That's
Like,
accurate.
It's basically what it's point-and-click with some platformer minigame stuff.
Yeah, like Pokepark 1 is basically a mini game collection with stuff in between. Pokepark 2 is less of a mini game collection. There's only 4 of them, so.
But they put a lot more emphasis on battles in that game. Like, they knew their strength and they stuck with it. I will give them credit for that. It's why I think Pokepark 2 is a better game, despite technically having less mini games. Is because they locked in on those battles.
Yeah, oh yeah. Pokepark 2 is definitely, I feel like, overall the better game, as much as I have a bias for the first one specifically.
Like, I've always had a little more of a bias for the second one specifically. But at the same time, the first one was like, it's a very nostalgic memory. I actually found the video on my birthday of me opening the gift box with Pokepark 1 in it. And it was just, I was watching him like, so this is what a canon event is.
This is what a canon event is.
It's like
a good canon event.
Exactly. Altered timeline right there. But he was
I like Pokepark 1. I like that it's like very low stakes. I mean, low stakes, but like the stakes are that if you don't fix everyone's friendships, a giant villain's gonna crash into Pokepark and
just
kill everyone.
You know, basically a nuke. Casual.
Yeah, it's
nice and easy.
It's not as like intense as the second game, that's all.
Yeah, like brainwashing. Oh no.
Brainwashing and a giant vortex. And,
brainwashing, conspiracy, world-ending black hole.
Yeah, like a crazy evil park that takes
political corruption.
Traps them there. Political corruption.
It's not wrong. That game had like if you break down some of the stuff that happens in Pokepark 2, it's like if this wasn't fun little Pokemon stuff, this would be a lot darker.
Oh yeah.
Like, what do you mean there's a weird alternate dimension of people getting dragged into it for, like, very conspiratorial purposes? Like, that's kind of messed up.
And then they take your best friend and brainwash your best friend, and then you gotta fight your best friend, then you kill your best friend, and then then Darkrai, like, erases the memories of your other friends, and there's a cutscene of Pikachu in the rain,
made me sob as a
around
kid.
crying.
That still makes me, every time I see that cutscene, it's like, I think it's probably because they put that, like, slightly darker filter over it with the really sad piano music. It breaks my heart!
It's so sad, I know.
Pokepark 1 is Majora's Mask and Pokepark 2 is Twilight Princess. That's, I wouldn't say Majora's Mask, I'd say more Ocarina of Time.
That really happened in Pokepark? It sure does.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
It's so funny how it's like Pokepark the whole game. Like Pokepark 2 is all like, there's some like dark action-y elements to it, but other than that, it's like mostly just having a good time, you know, kind of like the first game. And then in like the last 2 hours of the game, it just hits the fan.
It does.
It just starts rapidly escalating there. It's like, oh yeah, and the whole world is gonna end. It's like, what?
Yeah, by the way, there's a giant black hole. It's gonna eat everything.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, and now Darkrai's massive and he's gonna kill you. Like, what?
Dynamax is in that game, I forgot.
That boss battle is still so cool. I generally think the reason that Darkrai is considered, like, so cool to so many people is I know there's a lot to owe to Mystery Dungeon especially, even though I have my personal gripes with Mystery Dungeon as a series. But at the same time, the Pokepark version was just as cool. Like, not as much going on, you know.
Mystery Dungeon is, like, the reason for so many Pokemon being so popular. Like, Grovyle is the biggest case of that ever.
Like, I don't think anybody cared about Grovyle before Mystery Dungeon came out. Like, I know there's definitely some people because of the anime. Yes, like, Grovyle is a thing.
Yeah, Grovyle was really cool in the anime, and it's maybe someone who's like, oh, this is a cool mid-stage. I like this mid-stage. Like me with Wartortle, but...
me with Monferno specifically.
Monferno's cool.
Monferno's awesome. I don't care for Incinerate, Incinerate. Oh my god. I can't words today. But
Pokemon.
Yeah, you guys know what Pokemon I'm talking about. You know who I mean. But it's like I care a lot more about like Monferno. I don't know why. It's hard to describe. I don't care for basically Goku, but I love Monferno.
That's so fair. I feel that way about a lot of mid stages for starters. Like I like Wartortle. I like Ivysaur a lot more than Venusaur personally.
I feel like it's a lot to go to Smash. Because Smash put an Ivysaur instead of Venusaur or Bulbasaur.
Yeah, honestly, Ivysaur is a really good fit for Smash too. Just
like
seeing how he plays.
it's the right size. It has all
It
the
is,
good
yeah.
parts of Venusaur, but it's like, because Venusaur is a really big Pokemon. I don't think a lot of people realize that. Venusaur is
It's
a
huge.
pretty
Oh, I know.
huge dude.
If you look at it when it's following behind you in the Let's Go games, it's massive. It's,
It's
hopping around. It's like, and it's probably pretty slow too. Like,
They gave this thing willingly to 10-year-olds? They considered this like a starter Pokemon?
right?
Really? Like Charizard, sure, like Charizard's big, but it's not that big. Because at least it can fly, you know what I mean? Like Blastoise
than
is a
you
pretty
think,
big
too.
dude. But Venusaur is just huge.
Giant frog dinosaur.
I figured you were gonna say it was a cat there. We've had this exact argument before.
Venusaur is a frog dinosaur.
Venusaur's a
Ivysaur
frog
is a cat.
dinosaur. Now, I don't know. I still don't. Still, you know, the cat thing. Still, I
It's
still see it a
lesbian.
frog.
It's a lesbian and a cat. You can
Close
have
enough.
both. My cat's a lesbian.
Epic
What you telling
win.
me?
Diversity win. Happy
Win
Pride
for-
Month, everybody.
Happy Pride, everyone.
I know I use that joke a lot on my streams. Like, I've used a lot in the last month, but every time I do it, I internally, like, I don't have it on my PNG tuber. I really should, where I just turn to look straight at the camera. Because I'm always looking a little to the left. Just
Right.
look straight at the camera. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. I'll be right back. One sec.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. So, Chad, it's just me and y'all for a little bit. Wait, I need to catch up on the YouTube chat. I've been ignoring y'all. I'm so sorry. Welcome back, Weathered White DSI. I'm so bad with words today. Little Bug J, welcome as well. Welcome as well. Venusaur is built like a refrigerator. That is the sentence of all time. Just an uncanny face staring at the stream, literally. Yeah. I see you in Twitch chat as well. I said welcome to Jazro, right? I think I did. So real. I just know it's PJ posted on Twitch. I don't think I've ever seen Twitch, like, PJ send a message on Twitch before. But yeah, when I'm doing collabs, I'm usually not as reading chat. I have a lot to say with the person. Are they just throwing me into a gauntlet of 4 battles in a row? These guys need to chill. Is this Darmanitan gay for Pride Month? You know what? Sure. Why not? Sure. Why not? Congrats, everybody. Happy Pride.
And I'm back.
Welcome. We've now decided that Sunny the Darmanitan is gay, I guess.
Oh, wow. What a win for gay rights.
So true.
So true.
Awesome, Sauce. These guys are jumping me.
Are you just fighting all 4 of them in a row?
They're all jumping me.
Oh my god.
They jumping me. I am literally just standing here.
He's got Trubbish. Aw.
Aw.
That's a cat.
I agree. Trubbish is a cat. I feel it's
We've
got
put Trubbish
almost...
in cat pictures with other cat Pokemon.
I mean, it kind of does. Wait, they do. I always forget they do that.
Yeah, they like include him with like collections of cat Pokemon. It's really funny. Oh, another cat.
Wow, cats. This
Cats
is
everywhere.
lots of cats today. Unfortunately, orangutan sweet. Get out.
That's right. Sorry. It's an orangutan game.
This is the orangutan hours. Real orangutan hours. Do you guys call it orangutans or orangutans? It kind of depends on who you're asking. Because it's spelled like orangutan, but you also could say like tang and it kind of still makes sense.
I always said tang. I don't know what it actually is though.
The thing, I've always heard people like, it looks like it's supposed to be spelled orangutan, but I've always said like kind of like orangutan. It's so weird.
Yeah, you never thought about that, I guess. I don't know what the actual pronunciation is.
Like, I never gave it actual thought.
Right?
Like, is it? Chat, what do you guys think? Tang with the G or tan just with no G?
How do you say it, chat?
How
If
do you
anyone
guys
knows-
say it?
Yeah, if anyone knows how to actually say it.
You know, I'm just realizing how terrifying this must be to these Team Plasma grunts. This kid shows up with one Pokemon and literally nothing else and just obliterates your entire
Deletes
army.
All of them.
It's like, you got a problem, old man? You got a problem? The hero will open a... Shut up, bro.
Shut up, man. You're
I
old.
can't-
We don't care.
Wait, you're old. Get out. I could beat
Get
you with
outta
a
here.
single Darmanitan.
You could push him off the cliff.
Darmanitan just pushes him off like both hands.
Yeah,
It's just launching out the side.
Oh my god.
Just flying out a window.
I forgot this is like a cutscene. What the heck?
Yeah, it's kind of metal.
What the heck? Whoa, I haven't
whoa.
played like Black and White 1 fully in a long time.
Yeah, it's so weird because I was actually going to ask you about this later. I was saving for later, but I might as well bring it up now. Do you prefer Black and White 1 or Black and White 2 more?
I think Black and White 2 are like the better games overall, but I do really appreciate Black and White 1's complete shutout of old Pokemon, favoring completely new ones, and I think that's something that people didn't like at the start, but is honestly really good and cool.
Yeah, it's something that Pokemon could do with this format, and then they could really never do it again after.
Yeah, I just think it's so cool to just like have all new Pokemon. I kind of wish they would do that again sometime.
Like, the thing is, I know that they specifically can't nowadays, because the whole thing where, like, how do I put this? It's like nowadays with an open world and the change in game design, you have to have a lot more Pokemon to populate each individual area.
Pokedexes are like 700 Pokemon big.
There's a reason they cap at like 400 now. It's because the sheer scale, like Sword and Shield could have done it if they had like a full 150, you know? But specifically with the open world shift in Scarlet and Violet, there was no way. Even if they doubled the amount of new Pokemon, not counting the paradoxes, it wouldn't have worked because you would have had so many more repeats.
Right, exactly. You wouldn't have as much of a variety out in the wild, which you kind of need for an open world, right? So
yeah, it's like for a linear game, I think it makes sense, and that's part of the reason why I like Black and White 1 so much. It feels like perfectly concentrated Pokemon. Does that make any sense? It feels like everything that's good about Pokemon in like a linear format, I feel like they did it. I'm not to like diss the later games, like Oras, for example. I love Oras, but it feels like the core Pokemon-ness of it, I feel, was done best in Black and White, and that's kind of why I love the games more than the sequels.
Right. No, I get that, yeah.
It's a very mixed batch. Like, I like Black and White too. I think they're fun, well-made games, but I feel like it kind of dilutes what was so special about the first game.
No, I agree. I definitely think that the full original Dex was just such a strong, cool thing to do. And I think that's why, like, I don't mind that it's not there in Black White 2, because we already did that, so it's kind of cool to add in old Pokemon to the mix in the sequel. But, yeah.
Like, the fact that my most remembered Pokemon for my Black and White 2 playthrough is Lucario, says Volumes. It's like, yeah, it's a bit of a problem, ain't it? Like, what Pokemon do you think of that were used in your Black and White 2 playthrough? Like, Darmanitan, absolutely. I think of Reuniclus, then I think of Lucario and Sandslash.
Yeah. Oh, God. I love Sandslash.
Sandslash is a great Pokemon. I think it's so underused. I will never be more mad at Pokemon than the fact that they made Sandslash, the Alolan form, exclusive to Moon.
Oh, right.
That is my biggest gripe, because I love both of them, but the fact that they're version exclusive at all, aside from the fact that it kind of dilutes the route diversity for basically their Victory Road, it's like, I wanted to use both of them!
Right, I get it, totally.
They added a whole new stone for it, too.
And that whole thing was so funny, because the snow area in the game is the last area, and you can't even, like, there's the Crabrawler can't even evolve. It's so funny.
Yeah, they literally had to change the Ultra games to make it so you could specifically evolve him at the base of the mountain.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Wait, you can get wild encounters in Icarus City? Stunfisk?
In the puddles. Yeah, in the puddles. You can find Stunfisk.
I didn't know this.
Don't step on it, though.
I guess not.
Not good, yeah. What do you think? Which Pokemon game might get a remake? I don't really want any more remakes.
It's more of a case where I want them to do Black and White remakes, just not now. Like, because I love these games. They hold such a near and dear place in my heart. The way everyone talks about Sinnoh, like, yeah, Sinnoh was, like, my first game. Like, Sinnoh was mine, too, but Black and White is a game that holds that special place in my heart, where if they butcher the remake, I will be more mad than ever before.
Yeah, that's so fair. You'll feel like what BDSP fans felt when it came
Dude, like, I didn't care for Sinnoh much to begin with, but if I saw them do that to Black and White, I probably would have... let's just say I wouldn't have been a Pokemon channel anymore.
This is why you must be a Kalos fan. Yeah, I think that I don't need any more remakes. I think that the best way, the thing that they're actually doing is the best approach, is instead of remaking the games, make a new game set in those regions with new takes on them, like Legends Arceus and being in Sinnoh Hizui, obviously, and now Kalos for the XY. Like, don't stop remaking games. Just make a new game set in those same regions and expand upon them.
Yeah, I honestly like the approach more, but at the same time, there's one specific reason why I think that the two games that I actually think need to remakes the most, well, actually the set of 4 that I think will need to be remade at some point is literally Black and White 2, XY, and Sun and Moon. But I have a specific reason. It's only because that they're on dual screen handhelds. That's my only reason why, because it's like, I don't think these games need remakes to improve them. They need remakes to make them port forwardable to other consoles. It's why I give Capcom so much credit as of late, because they ported the whole Ace Attorney series off these.
Oh yeah, everything. They've done it all now. It's crazy.
Yeah, so now, even when we have the inevitable cutoff from PS4 to the PlayStation 6, so you can't, play the old PS4 games backwards compatible, Capcom can just go ahead and drop all versions of these games again with barely any effort.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, it's really good.
Like, I feel like we're gonna hit an apex when we finally hit the point of, we're gonna remake Sun and Moon, because at that point, if they remake Sword and Shield, unless they make ample changes, it's just gonna be a remaster at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I running from a trainer battle?
It definitely, like, you're trying to get out of there, like, oh, I can't do it.
I'm done!
Yeah, it stops being about the games needing a remake to be good or playable, and starts being about accessibility, for sure.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
You didn't even need to remake Gens 1 through 3 because those were already, like, emulatable, you know what I mean? But you can't emulate DS games on Switch how they were meant to be.
Exactly, yeah.
That's why, I know I mentioned Capcom before, but most of the times they ported it, they had to do workarounds to not use the touchscreen. Like, Mega Man ZX, for example, it's like now it's a different sub-menu that you have to, like, pull up on the side and then navigate with an actual controller. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's better than nothing.
No, you're right. Yeah, that's definitely just like what it's about, because you could just throw Gens 1 to 3 onto Virtual Console, which they refuse to do. But you could, and it'd be fine, right? So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm just waiting for those. Like, I'm paying for the expansion pass and everything. Y'all better give me Emerald eventually. It's so weird.
I'd love that.
Yeah, it's the reason why I'm waiting on Emerald especially is because I have never played a Gen 3 Pokemon game. Like, I've at least touched Gens 1 and 2 through Virtual Console and, like, my actual copy of Silver. But I have never, like, actually played a Gen 3 game. It's been on my list for so long, but it's just, I never got around to it. And I'm like, I've been considering Emerald's been on the Let's Play list for a long time, just to do a casual playthrough. Because, like, I played ORAS. Omega Ruby is one of my favorite games of all time, but it's not the same.
It's a little different, and the Game Boy Advance charm is really strong for me.
Yeah, like, I don't blame you. I own a physical GBA, and it's like, there's a specific magic to that console that's amazing, but I'm not paying $50 for a GBA game.
No,
30 to get the Amazing Mirror physical was already a little bit on the high end for me.
Have you played Minish Cap?
Oh, Minish Cap. I started it on NSO. And I was like, that was actually the Zelda game, because I'm like the weirdest on and off history with Zelda, where I keep trying the games and not liking them, except for Hyrule Warriors. Like, Minish Cap was like, okay, I love the graphics on this. Oh, wait, they ported it to NSO. I'll finally give it a go. And then playing, like, I don't like the controls.
That's fair. Maybe top-down Zelda's not for you.
The thing is, I actually like top-down Zelda more. I loved what I played of A Link Between Worlds, but I think the fact that I don't have, like, 8-directional movement just feels wrong. Like,
fair, yeah.
It doesn't feel bad, but it feels like the way I look at the game, it's like, I feel like I should be playing this with a D-pad, but I also don't want to play this with a D-pad. It feels like the game's graphics almost like they'd work better on a stick.
I get what you mean. Well, you might enjoy the Link's Awakening remake then.
Yeah, I know my brother owns it physically. I've been considering borrowing it from him for a hot minute now. And I know he liked the game. He finished it. He's a big Zelda nut. That's like one of the few... Like, he literally buys Nintendo consoles just to play the Zeldas, and that's it.
Fair enough.
He's a PC gamer otherwise. Like, he's been playing Elden Ring lately. I'm like, well...
That's funny.
I know you've been playing it too.
Yeah, I love Elden Ring. Oh my god.
You did a few streams of it, and I'm like, oh man, this game looks great. Then all my friends like look at me, I'm like, you would not like Elden Ring. Like, really? I've had so many people tell me, dude, you specifically would not like Elden Ring, because I'm at like a specific point with like video games where I enjoy challenge in video games, but I don't like hard video games.
That's fair. Elden Ring is like being thrown against a wall repeatedly for a couple hours. It's like kind of torturing yourself for a few hours is what is like when you're playing it. But you just, I don't know, some people are just really like that. I like it.
Like, I don't blame people for liking it. I think the game visually looks great. But the thing is,
beautiful. Yeah.
I know my own game preferences, and I prefer faster games.
Fair,
like,
yeah, it's not super quick.
Not obscenely fast games. Like, a lot of character action stuff I don't really love because it feels like it's so precise. I kind of like the more Dynasty Warrior style of speed, where, like, you still have to think about everything you're doing as you do it. It's not just, like, slamming down the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's still an element of strategy to it, but it doesn't feel like slow strategy.
Right. I feel like you might like Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, which is also a Souls game, but I understand it's a lot more fast-paced. You play as, like, a samurai.
That makes sense. It's like,
yeah.
I look at it, I've seen footage of it, and I think, does he get, like, a grapple hook in that game? I remember seeing it in a trailer, and if there's one thing that makes me want to play a video game, it's throwing in a grappling hook.
Grapple hook.
Literally the only reason I picked up Fortnite again after, like, 2 years of being away from was Marvel Superpowers, and I took another break from it, and they added a grappling hook, and I was like, I'm in! Spider-Man, count me in!
Grappling hook is a famous item in Zelda games, too. But, I haven't played Sekiro, I own it. My first Souls game was Elden Ring, so I'm not really playing any others till I'm done with Elden Ring, but Sekiro looks really fun.
This is the Moor of Icarus. Okay,
Really?
I forgot this area existed in Pokemon Black and White. This is where you go with Keldeo, but I guess it is accessible normally. I don't remember much about here, but I know there is 2 Pokemon Rangers in here we need to find, because they give you citrus berries. It's the only way to get citrus berries in this game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's so weird, because we need to find them, because we kind of need them for Belly Drum, for the League.
I see.
Oh,
that makes sense. Yeah.
It drops you half health, fill it back up. I think both Pokemon Rangers do here.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we already found one of them, but the problem is that there's 4 League members, and there's not a way to grow berries in Black and White, I don't think.
I don't think so. No, there's no place for it. Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, we're a limited resource.
Like, whenever they do, like, a Pokemon game and berries are, like, an actual limited resource, it annoys me, because I feel like that was one of the things about 2D Pokemon that people took for granted. That's just not in the modern games, because now you have to, like, grind for berries. They're berries! They're fruit! You should be able to grow them!
Yeah! Let me go to the supermarket and buy some. I don't care.
Yeah, like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they kind of converted so there wasn't any in the open world, but you had to grow apricorns, right? Or something?
You did, yeah, to make Pokeballs.
Yeah, but they added back in berry growing as, like, a portable garden, if I recall correctly. I didn't use it much, but I think there was something to do. It was like a watering can or whatever. But there was still a way to grow berries in HGSS that I remember accessing once and never again. But they added it back in the remake. And I'm like, that's awesome. And like, I know Oras had it because the original Ruby and Sapphire had it. But they just
and then X and Y had like a legit farm area that you unlocked.
Yeah, I think only competitive players use that, like unironically.
Right.
But that'd be so convenient for this run, because I need extra berries.
Right. They're a limited resource. That's so sad.
Yeah, and like,
when I want a strawberry IRL, I gotta go find a ranger and kill them again.
Yeah, I believe that.
That
makes sense. Random memory. I once got in a double battle with 2 Pokemon to wipe my entire team except for some Viper. I was unable to do anything. Somehow I was on the second save file, so I was cooked. Oh, right. That reminds me, this game does have a glitch in double battles. Have you ever had the game? There we go, Citrus Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
But weird thing though is in this game, I've had it happen in both Black and White 2 and Black and White 1, but only once in each game. Where sometimes if you get both Pokemon knocked out, your game will freeze and they won't let you switch any new Pokemon in.
Oh, weird. I've never had that happen.
It happened to me once, specifically in White 2. And I think it happened to me once in the original Pokemon White. But it was, like, so weird, because I remember it happening to me only in the post-game. It didn't happen during the main game.
Funny.
And I was like, well, that's weird.
Weird.
So, I don't know if it's like a documented bug or anything, but
I wonder.
that chat message just randomly backed me up. I'm like, wait,
Reminds
that
you.
is a thing that's happened to the Gen 5 games. Up there's the other
Forgot
guy.
to tell you, Neko, it's not a Pokemon game. Garden of Banban is on Switch, just saying. That's not a Pokemon game, you're right.
Yeah, it's not a Pokemon game, and I'm not playing it.
You have to pay me a lot of money to play that game. Actually, that was
you
a
gotta
charity
raise at
stretch
least
goal once.
Yeah. I was gonna say you gotta raise at least looks at a piece of paper hung up on my wall. $1,500 for charity for that.
Yeah, Garden of Banban's not a free game on Steam. That you gotta pay up for that.
Yeah, you gotta ante up. That's like a 100,000 channel points game request. You know what I mean? You gotta work for that.
You're trying to start Fire Emblem Three Hopes, Juno. That sounds fun. That's a Warriors or
the Warriors
Musou type game. Right?
I finished that game, and here's the thing. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I started it. I gave it a genuine shot, and I love the characters, but the gameplay was not clicking. It was not working for me. I gave it a genuine, honest shot. Like I played all the way up to the time skip, on and off over the course of like 2 years. But it was like I got there and I was like, I accidentally locked myself into the church route because I didn't know you had to do stuff for Black Eagles, because that was the one I really wanted to do. And I was like, I want to be the villain. That sounds fun. I want to go with Edelgard, but I couldn't because I locked myself out of it and I had no idea.
Yeah,
so,
they don't really tell you.
Yeah, they don't because it's like a specific exploration day you have to go with Edelgard. And I just didn't talk to her that day, I'm guessing.
Just ignored her that day.
Yeah, so it's like, well, that's moderately annoying. So I just dropped the game then, and then I picked up Warriors. So I got my fix of the characters. But I actually had gameplay that I didn't want to fall asleep during.
Yeah, I don't like Three Houses because they took a story and split into 3 different versions, and all of them felt half-baked as a result, and it's just really messy to me.
Like, it's so weird. They packed 3 games into one.
And and as a result, they're all half-baked. And the first, like, 20 hours of all 3 routes are the pretty much exact same until the time skip happens. So it's like, there's not much reason to play all 3 unless you are really into it. Like
if you love your Fire Emblem gameplay, go nuts.
Go nuts.
Have your time.
Damn,
have the time of your life.
Yeah. You
I
don't
have
to pick
no
a
idea.
story in Three Hopes. You just like.
Okay.
It's one story. You don't pick
Three Hopes is 3 stories, but as far as I can tell, they're a lot more different from each other.
That's good.
Like
That's good.
I don't even think there was a proper. Like there was kind of a time skip in Hopes, but there also wasn't. Like it was sort of like you get to the point where you noticeably. Actually, no. I don't even think there was a time skip in Three Hopes. It's kind of the good ending for Three Houses, actually.
It's the good ending. That's funny. It's like how Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is like the quote-unquote good ending for Breath of the Wild.
Like, I finished Three Hopes, it was like, honestly kind of underwhelmed. He's like, oh. Because it very much ends abruptly and with everybody on good terms. Which, to my understanding, I have not seen the ending of Three Houses. But, yeah, Three Houses, from what I've heard, does not end like that.
No, it doesn't. It pretty much always ends with multiple people being dead and, yeah.
Tragedy. Extreme amounts of tragedy.
You like Three Houses, you get to kiss women? I get to kiss women in Fire Emblem Engage, and that's only one story, and it's not half-baked. So I like that game.
Is Engage any good? Like, I've heard so many mixed reviews. Like, I've heard some people say, oh, yeah, it's the best Fire Emblem. I've also heard people calling it the worst Fire Emblem.
So Engage doesn't take itself seriously, which I think is its best feature. And I feel like it embraces like older Fire Emblem style stories. I think coming off Three Houses took itself very seriously. Engage was like perfect for me.
I have no idea how to get to the next city.
Classic gameplay. Where are you? You're just lost.
I'm next by the Moor of Icarus. I need to check the map. Because here's the thing, this is probably the part of this game I remember the absolute least. Like the first 4 gems I have like down by the back of my head, but the latter half of the game, especially after Skyla, I'm like,
it just is
what
like
do I do again?
Yeah, I get that too.
Because this is always the part where I got to on my randomizer Nuzlocke before I got beaten up. God, how do I check the town map in this game?
Key
I didn't have it assigned to anything. That's why.
Oh, I see.
All right. We're supposed to
go.
go.
Keep going right. Keep going right.
Two Blind Bridge off of Route 8. Okay. The Moor of Icarus is a separate spin-off area.
Right, it's like its
Route
own
8.
thing.
Okay, so we are on the right route. We gotta find 2 Blind Bridge and then to Oopaloosa.
Perfect.
Got it.
The real answer of the best Fire Emblem game is that it's actually Mario Rabbids.
I don't know. It's Mario Rabbids was a game I found really fun, but then it got completely walled out.
Did you play Sparks of Hope?
I started it. Like,
It's better than the original. by a long
I
shot.
don't agree. I straight up.
No? You like
I
the original
started
better?
Sparks of Hope, but when I played the original, it felt more tactical, more intentional. Like,
Mhm.
I guess Sparks felt almost too loose.
Okay,
in a
that's
way.
fair. Yeah.
Like, the game felt very loose, I guess. I think that's the only real word I can put to it, because it wasn't as beholden of the grid structure.
I get what you mean, especially because in the first game, every
Mm.
world was pretty linear. And what the fuck are they? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. What are they doing?
language.
sorry.
Okay,
What are they doing? What's
Uh,
happening here?
okay, we gotta go all the way back to the Relic Castle. I
What?
completely forgot that was... Nah, screw it. I know it's not for the run. I'm catching a Pokemon for Fly. I'm not doing this. Is there any Pokemon that learn Fly near here?
They're kissing?
It's gonna be...
Oh.
Cheater! I know, but I'm not going back through Twist Mountain. I refuse. Oh, wait, there's probably something that can fly in the Moor of
Wait,
Icarus.
what do you have to do?
We have to go back to the Relic Castle, because I forgot you gotta go there. Gets is gonna be like, oh, I hit the whipping nay, got the stone.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I see.
I'm hitting the whip and
Yeah.
the nay at the same time to get the white
You're
stone.
gonna want a flyer.
Like, I don't
What's that
care.
area called? Moor of Icarus?
Yeah, the Moor of Icarus.
Moor of Icarus.
I
Let's see what
literally
you can
forgot
find
this
there.
area even exists, but the name goes so hard for no reason.
It does. Moor of Icarus.
Like,
Oh my God.
whoa.
Pokemon. Let's see.
At least Swanna, Ducklet, something.
Uh,
Alpatoad.
no one here can learn fly.
Nothing?
No one here can learn fly.
What about Route 8?
Let's look. Route 8.
Come on, there's gotta be, like, a bird somewhere. Because I thought to
There's
myself, I
birds
shouldn't catch a pin
everywhere.
of early game until I absolutely have to. I didn't think I'd have to backtrack to get Fly.
No one in Route 8 can learn fly.
Nobody? I'm
What about-
100% betting Twist Mountain doesn't either.
Twist Mountain. Let's see. Pokemon.
Darmanitan.
They have Woobat.
Woobat! Woobat works!
All right.
Woobat totally works.
You're
Can
hitting
he
the
bring
gritty
milk back
for
from the
Whitestone
mountain?
Supremacy.
Oh, no.
Alright, you don't have to go through Twist Mountain. Just get in there and
I just
catch
gotta
a
walk
Woobat.
back, get a Woobat, walk out.
there you go.
You get this. I know I got bread last time from the store. Oh, by the way, recommendation, do not get Walmart bakery bread for sandwiches. It's not that good.
Oh, good to know.
I got like the baguette thing because I love myself my big comically large sandwiches. There's a reason my
Yes.
friend group always calls me the Shaggy of the group. there's a reason. But yeah,
Big sandwich.
I love my big sandwiches, especially with fried chicken. That's great. Just big fried chicken sandwiches loaded with hot sauce. That's my forte.
So good.
Yeah, the slices of ranch on there, some pickles. There you go. That's life. But
Same hair color.
just don't same hair color. You're right. You're right. It's not wrong.
You got me.
You got me. Oh, Woobat. Thank you, Woobat. I'm sorry
Thank
for
God for
everything bad I've
Woobat.
ever said about Woobat. I take back everything.
Woobat's cute. I like that it leaves heart stamps on walls that it sticks to.
Yeah, it's adorable. I've just always called it bad in battle.
That's fair. It is just a baby.
That is not Woobat. That is a
that
grown
thing
man.
Cannot fly unless he spun his steel bar thing really fast above his head and made like a helicopter.
Like Tails the Fox, like from a Sonic game. He
Yeah,
starts
exactly.
flying.
Starts flying.
That
What,
is
is
once
Woobat
again not
somewhere?
Woobat. Is
Woobat's cool.
is Woobat dust clouds or is it ground?
Hang on. Woobat is just says cave. So
Okay, it's probably just cave is cave then.
cave is cave.
If it lists by floor, I'll cry.
Yeah, no, dust cloud is Drillbur. It says location B1 floor to 3 floor. So
I think
should
we're on
be
floor
on
3
all
right
of them,
now.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Or are we on B0? Is there a B0 or?
I don't know.
Ugh. We're just gonna have to go through the entire mount until we can find a point to use an escape rope, because I'm only seeing Girder.
What is the?
What's the encounter rate?
That's what I'm trying to
Dude, if
see.
it's like
Hang on.
5%, I'm gonna cry.
Move that encounter rate. What season is it?
Summer?
20%.
This is 5 Girders in a row. We're over
What
odds.
is Girder's? Oh, Girder is 30. So I don't know.
We're over odds.
If you find a Cubchoo, it's all over. That's only 4%.
I found a Cubchoo in here before, and I don't think I've seen a single Swoobat in this cave. Are you sure you're looking
Oh.
at Black and White 1 or 2?
Black and White 1. Woobat. Cave. Yeah, 20% in the summer.
Man. Oh, y'all ready to go through the whole cave again?
Game just hates you.
Game is after me. Evil game.
Evil game.
Like, I'm literally
Regular
doing
Woobat hunt. Let's go.
regular Woobat hunt. We don't even need the shiny. I've dodged that guy this
No.
whole game. You're not gonna catch me now, boy. All right.
Oh, nice.
Just Metal Gear music. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba. I've never played a Metal Gear. I should do that eventually.
I've watched someone play all of Metal Gear Solid 3 and it was pretty funny.
I mean, honestly,
There's-
the games look good. I just haven't gotten around to it because like the remaster are pretty heftily priced. So
I just like that there's a boss battle in that game that you can
kill
turn
the
off
old
the
man
game.
with time.
Yeah, that's still one of those amazing things to me ever.
Like they gotta put more like meta stuff in video games like that. Would it be
They
funny?
do.
Like, I wonder how somebody accidentally discovered that. Was that, like, intentionally discovered, or did somebody actually find that by leaving their PS3 unused for, like, what was it, 100 days?
How long is it? I don't know. Let me check.
Imagine somebody legitimately doing that to win a challenge run.
How to kill old man.
How to kill old man. Yeah, that's
what I
one way to end
Googled,
up on an
and I
FBI
got the
watch
result.
list.
Metal Gear Solid: How to Kill Old Man, and it says
There we go!
save and
There it
quit.
is!
Woobat, let's go!
Woobat, finally!
Set the PS2's internal clock ahead a week or two. He'll die of old age.
I thought it was like 100 days.
Just a couple weeks, I guess.
To celebrate, I'm actually gonna make myself some lemonade, because I haven't had anything to drink in a hot minute.
Let's go.
I just
Lemonade time.
Lemonade, my favorite non-carbonated drink.
Yay, Wooby. That was a few hours. Oh, it says a week
Oh
or two.
no. It didn't catch in the first
Oh,
Ultra
no,
Ball.
broke out.
That's terrible, because I know if I even scratch this thing with Darmanitan, it will kill it immediately.
Instant kill.
Come on, I know your catch rate is, like, high. Come on, it can't be that hard. One.
Only one.
Having to
One
catch
shake.
a Pokemon in a solo run makes me feel so bad. Quick
I
ball?
know.
A little too late for a quick ball. Would ever consider getting a full VTuber outfit, like a 3D model? Someday. I know exactly how I do it. I keep all the pixel aspects and just make me 3D.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, somewhere between kind of like, not really PS1 graphics, like DS graphics. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I love DS style, like 3D models. They're so good.
I was reading a great thread the other day about why the DS looks so good despite only having tech like basically as strong as like somewhere between the PS1 and PS2. It's basically because people already figured out the PS2 modeling tech, like PS1 modeling style, like with low polygon.
Right.
But it was kind of at the point of mastery by the DS. So it kind of
Yeah,
makes
so
for
it-
yeah, like a case where they're the best at it already.
Exactly, yeah, like it's already been mastered. That's why it looks so good.
Yeah, it's just that kind of weird where it's like, well, we know what we're doing already. And I think that's what gives DS games such a distinct look. Like, it's still a low-power console, but it feels high-power because it puts so much work into it.
It does, I know. So many good games on DS.
All right, let's escape rope out of here so I can just teach fly and dip.
Maybe someone might do a speedrun with only one Pokemon that's over-leveled and won't obey you, maybe? Well, Joshua, actually a fun fact about that, they only don't obey you if they're traded.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be funny for a run, especially if you did that with, like, slacking.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
It's like you have to win like 3 coin flips every single turn to attack, plus not every other turn. It's like the every other turn too.
Every other turn
no.
run.
Pick a Pokemon with Hustle. 25% chance to miss every attack.
Of course, yes, amazing.
Like, you know.
Speedrun race who dies faster? What do you mean who dies faster? What do you mean? What kind of
So what do you mean
game are we
dies?
playing? What game are we playing in this speedrun race?
What?
Real life?
Finally. Woobat, you are the savior of the run, even though you really shouldn't be here.
Metal Gear Solid 3? Who dies faster in Metal Gear Solid 3?
Probably me. Knowing myself, I probably do it on accident instead of intentionally.
In the tutorial.
The tutorial just... Yeah. I'm great at video games.
No, the old man? Oh, like who can kill the old man faster with old age?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's just straight up, who can navigate the PS3 settings menu faster?
Right?
Okay, now we gotta go all the way back to Nimbasa. I actually haven't gone to the Relic Castle on this playthrough.
At all, eh?
Yeah, I feel like I should have, because it's like the Darmanitan place, but I'm kind of trying to like move as quick as possible, because we're already behind schedule. I didn't think we'd take like an hour and 30 to get here. I figured it would have been at Oopaloosa by now.
Almost there. Just gotta
We're almost there. We just gotta do the weird black and white. You gotta go to the next route, but it's not really a route. It's kind of more like a dungeon thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish they bring back this kind of route design to Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. I love it. Like, industrial desert, like, highway. Like, it's so cool.
It's such a weird combination of things. And then just, if you go a little to the little to the left. I said left and right at the same time. Oh my god. My brain today. But it's like you go a little to the left, and all of a sudden it's like a whole extension of the route with a side area. We don't get side areas in Pokemon games anymore. Well, the only one I can think of is like Glimwood Tangle, but even then, that's just like basically a route without a route.
Mm-hmm. I do love they built a highway over top of like an ancient castle.
Yeah, interesting choice, but I think that's kind of what the Desert Resort is. It's like a conservation area.
Right, that's true, that's true.
Like, that's such a cool idea. Like, I guess there's like the Safari Zone for like Pokemon conservation, I guess, but even then, that's basically wild game hunting. So, it's not much of conservation, is it?
Go in there and catch them, yeah.
Go in there and hunt them down! We brought in a bunch of foreign species. Oh, good night! Thank you for coming!
Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you so much for playing my game. Gotta check the donations real quick, because sometimes the donation box breaks. I'm just double checking. Okay, yeah, nothing new since then. But yeah. Man, it's crazy that we've almost raised $900.
It is crazy. That's so much money.
Like,
so cool.
We're almost to the point of buying like 3 game consoles. Do you know how many kids 3 game consoles goes to? Because I talked about this on a previous stream, but we have a bunch of new people watching, so I'll bring it up here. But I volunteered at a children's hospital a good chunk last summer. And I was in the children's unit, I was entertaining these kids, and like, it was from a different charity, but they had like kind of similar game cards. But the thing is, there was like one Switch, like one updated Switch, which was in very good condition. I had to fix it anyway, but, you know. But there was like a bunch of Wii U ones, and most of them were broken. They had like stick drift, something was wrong with them. Like they were locked out of the Nintendo account because some little kid logged them out. So they couldn't even open the console because they didn't have the password. And I was like, I sat there because what happened is they were renovating one of the rooms. So the playroom I was basically helping in was, it was getting renovated. Like the entire time I was there, well, I was helping kids, like bringing them in there, playing Uno with them for like the first week or two. And I'm like, well, I guess I kind of can't really go to a lot of their rooms because like COVID precautions and all that. So what I did was that I spent in there and I spent my whole time fixing these Wii U's as best I could with the limitations, making like detailed write-ups and everything. Okay, here's what game's working. Okay. Oh, Darmanitan! Hi!
Darmanitan!
My son!
Hello!
Hello! I will obtain your City Cuties plushie of this form eventually. Yeah.
Yes.
But, what I was saying, though, is that a lot of them just, like, didn't work. And what Gamers Irish does, they bring, like, the up-to-date new models to kids in hospitals. I've seen how much that one Switch console got passed around and kids, like, loving it. There was this one kid, because there was a stationary Xbox 360 in the playroom, I will never forget watching this one little kid who'd clearly been going through a lot. I picked him up, was like, hey, do you want to play some video games together? And I got him in there, and he was laughing so hard playing Lego Marvel Superheroes. I will, like, never forget the look of sheer whimsy on the kid's face, because I was basically doing my YouTuber thing.
Right.
Like, I was basically doing, like, the funny commentary, like, oh, look at Spider-Man, he's stuck in the corner. And it was, like, the fact that Gamers Outreach works to bring more experiences like that to kids in hospitals, like, that's awesome. That's why I completely believe in this charity.
It's such a good cause, I know. It's like one of the most noble causes to be.
Like, kids in hospitals, great. You know what I mean? It's like, bringing joy to kids in hospitals, like, that's the thing. It makes their life easy. And that's exactly what they need. Because those kids, some of them, I saw them and they were clearly going through it. Like, I also want to give massive, massive props to people who work in, like, the children's units in hospitals. Like, the fact that they go out of their time to entertain these kids is great as is. Part of the reason why I like doing this YouTube thing is that if you're watching this and you're having a bad day, hopefully I made you smile. It's like, you know, it's part of the job, kind of.
Exactly. No, they're so similar in that sense.
Like, one's a little more direct than the other, but, you know.
Still.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I know they...
completely right.
How much was it? I remember seeing they hit another, like, whole charity milestone the other night. I think 75 carts have already been funded from this event alone.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was like 75!
That's crazy. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I was like, it's this morning, or it was last night. I got the ping for it, and I was like, I'm sorry, 75? These things each cost like $3,500 to make each of them.
Right?
And I was like, man, good causes, good stuff, great
Good
stuff
cause.
even.
I love seeing how many people are taking part in this whole thing. Like, it's such a big event. It's so cool to see.
Yeah, it was like awesome stuff, man. So it's just, I look at that, it's just good stuff. Great stuff.
All good stuff. All around.
All awesome sauce.
Thank you, Gamers Outreach.
Thank you, Gamers Outreach, for being super duper
Gamers
awesome
Outreach.
sauce. Oh, man. Oh, wait, no. How do you get through here? You know what?
I don't know. Roll
It would have
around.
been a lot more interesting if we just took, Archon as our, fossil Pokemon. But I accidentally just took Tortuga anyway, so.
Tortuga's cute.
I like Tortuga a lot. I was just thinking, like, wouldn't it be funny if you use a fossil Pokemon to fly? Who is this guy?
Oh, is that one of the sages?
Yeah, but he's just staring at me. I don't want to
He's
talk to him.
staring at you.
I don't want to talk to that guy. He was like looking at me all weird, man. Just imagine walking down the stairs of this ancient ruins and it's like, no.
Weird. I would be scared too. I would leave right away. This is like those videos of people like exploring abandoned buildings and like just there's something like a guy there all of a sudden.
Like,
It's terrifying.
I don't really want to talk to you. Can I just? Okay.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no. He's cutting you off.
No, he can't. Hi. He's
Oh,
not
that's
even
it?
gonna
That's
battle
all
me?
he has to say? He's not even gonna try to fight you.
He's gonna stand there with nothing else to say?
Wow.
Man.
Good job, old man.
Thank you, old man, for your amazing contributions to Team Plasma. You've done
man.
such terrible work.
Oh.
Oh, man. Well, I'm clipping that real quick. That's becoming a short later. Good
Hell
bit.
yes.
Great bit. Epic win.
Good bit.
Good bit. Oh, this guy.
Oh, he was just warning you about this guy.
He's just like, you gotta watch out. There's a guy right behind me. He's
Guy
like,
behind the corner.
you just look a little bit to the right, and he's just, and the Team Plasma girl's just standing there, like waving.
It's me. I'm the one.
Hey guys, it's me. Hi.
It's me. I was warning you about.
He's like, dude, you gotta believe me. There's a guy right behind me. He's like, are you working for the same guy? You gotta believe me. Yeah, I can see him. I can see him. He's right there. Oh, Krokorok.
I love Krokorok.
Krokorok is such a good Pokemon. But once again, back to Pokepark. He was a little gangster in that game.
Yes, I know. The Cricket. It was Cricket's Isle, I think, that has a crush on Audino in that game,
Oh,
too.
that was so cute.
Yeah, he's like the gatekeeper.
I gotta say, it's so weird to me how, like, it was sort of after, like, Gen 5 that spin-offs kind of fell off for Pokemon, you know what I mean? Like, there was some
I
good
know.
stuff in Gen 6 and 7, like Pokemon Masters, for example. But it was like, okay. So,
I know. It's like Gen 5 was definitely like Gen 4 and 5 are the really big peaks of spin-offs for sure.
yeah, because there were so many good ones, like Guardian Signs, like outstanding game, Pokemon Ranger 3. And it's like,
Yeah.
and like Pokemon Conquest too. And it's like,
Conquest, so good.
I saw a video on my feed the other day, like the forgotten 2000s and early 2010s Pokemon spin-offs. I'm like, I don't think these are forgotten. I think you could argue like Pokemon
No,
Picross.
They're
Like-
not forgotten.
Like Pokemon Picross is a forgotten game, but Pokepark I still see regularly brought up as a series that could get a sequel. Like Ranger as well. Like, I guess you could say, oh, My Pokemon Ranch. Sure, you can count that as forgotten, but like Rumble? Really?
Oh, I wouldn't say Rumble's forgotten at all. Like, we haven't gotten a new one in a while, but it's definitely not forgotten.
Yeah, well,
Not at
the thing
all.
is, there was
Yeah.
a new one. It was just on mobile, and nobody
I
played
know,
it.
and I played it. I played it.
Really? Was it actually any
Yeah.
good?
You could Rumble on your phone, which was, you know, if you like Rumble, you'll probably like it. And then it lasted for like half a year and it was shut down. So
It was like, man, there must have been nobody playing that game, and I feel
Yeah.
bad. Because, like, here's the thing. I loved Pokemon Rumble World. I know a lot of people give slack to Rumble World for being a borderline mobile game, but at the same time, it was really fun for a 3DS title. I put money into that. I actually had that much money. I put, like, a full, like, 20 bucks into it to buy a bunch of balloons so I could go for the legendaries, and it was really fun.
yeah, that was the free-to-play one, I guess.
Yeah, that
I
was
never
the...
really touched that one.
It's surprisingly good. Though if you're gonna play it, obviously the eShop's down, so you only have one option. But make sure you get the version that was the paid physical version that just gives you all the gems.
Oh, I bet they have that on a certain...
certain
Yeah.
plenty of ways.
Yes,
like
lots
you can,
of
I bet they
ways.
have it on looks left and right eBay.
Yeah. eBay.ca. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so there was a physical version of the game that just gave you just all the microtransactions in one shot. It kind
That's
of
really
ruins the
cool.
balancing because you can go straight to the end like that, but
Still, that's a nice option.
like you still have to do things, like you still have to go and play the video game, but that does let you just unlock stuff like the later balloons that just have higher power Pokemon immediately.
Right.
They kind of pace you out in the main game because you still get like free gems, I think, just for playing the game more, which allow you to unlock more balloons. But if you kind of have everything, you kind of have everything.
That's right. You just have to, like, play the game at that point.
Yeah, and like there's
Yeah.
still like campaign missions and stuff, and it's more like you got to do the balloons to go get new Pokemon, and then you go back and do the missions. But I got stuck on this one stupid mission because it had such a tight time limit that it took me years, and I still haven't beaten it.
Oh,
Like, even
geez.
after getting some legendary Pokemon, I could just not... I don't know what it was, man. It was just this one mission. Terrible. Like, I had Mega Pokemon, and I could not make a dent.
Happens sometimes.
Like, I read online, and I was like, yeah, it's the hardest mission in the game. And I was like, it's not even the final one! There's like 5 more
Last
after
one,
this!
Right?
Like, are you serious? I was like, rescue the kidnapped king, but every time you start it, because of how the cutscene works, it's like you see him get kidnapped at the start of the mission every time.
Oh, poor King's in a time loop.
It's like, bro is stuck in a time loop. Like, you lose, you just go
Oh,
back, and he's still there.
no.
It's like, did I just win?
Like, no, I just got sent to the past. It'll happen again.
The loop continues. The loop continues.
Going to sleep, Tightman. Good night. Have a good sleep,
Go get
Tightman.
some sleep. Thank you for tuning in.
That's right. You feel like Gen 9 has had the worst spin-offs so far. Does Gen 9 have any spin-offs at all?
No. Well, it
Gen 9
technically
has had no
does.
spin-offs.
Detective Pikachu Returns technically came out.
Right,
But the
right,
problem
right.
is that it's very much a Gen 8 game. There is
That's
not a
the thing,
single
it
Gen
is,
9
right?
Pokemon in it.
So yeah, I feel like that was supposed to come out during Gen 8.
Yeah,
so it's
it was
hard to call
clearly
it
a game
Gen
that
9
got stuck
spin-off.
in like the development hell. Hey Sky Marine, welcome. Dallas the Nerd, hello. Jazz, welcome all to y'all on the YouTube chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, it's so funny because like I started playing the game. It's interesting.
It's interesting.
Don't bother playing it alone with friends and everybody doing funny voices. Fun game.
Yeah,
Alone,
that sounds like a good time.
I would be very depressed playing it alone. But no!
Oh, goodbye. Into the pit you go.
Into the void. The clothes we have are... I forgot that Unite came out. Was that Gen 8? That was Gen 8, right? But they put in Gen 9 Pokemon since
Unite
then?
was Gen 8, and they've added Gen 9 Pokemon, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
You had a Meowscarada and, what was it? Not Sharkadet. The Ghost Evolution, you know what I mean. They had that one recently.
Yeah, they have that. But yeah, then I guess aside from Detective Pikachu, there's no really Gen 9 spin-offs. I mean...
It's kind of sad. Because the Gen 9 cast is, like, awesome. Like, of Pokemon, there's some great Pokemon. Like, come on. Scovillain. Think about that in the context of a game where we have sentient Pokemon again. Like, that'd be so...
Well, that's the thing, is that at this point, Mystery Dungeon, the last new game was Gen 6. So we now have Generation 7, 8, and 9 going unrepresented in Mystery Dungeon. And we're on our way probably to Gen 10 to have the same thing.
Oh, it's tragic. Wait, did I just I just walked out of the dungeon.
You just left. You're just
I wasn't paying attention. Shoot. I forgot we were supposed to be going farther down. I just kept taking the stairs. I'm like on autopilot. No, I gotta keep going up from here. Ah. But yeah.
It sucks because like it's like, oh, Gen 7, oh, this has such good potential, these Pokemon, for a Mystery Dungeon story, and it's like, oh, well, we missed that one. Well, Gen 8 has great potential for a Mystery story.
Remake!
Remake. See, I don't want a remake.
I know why people want a remake of Explorers specifically, and I don't blame them for Explorers specifically. I think that would, like, if they give it full-blown, like, animated cutscenes. That's how I think they could justify remaking Explorers, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm not against Explorers remake, but the problem is that, like, if we remake Explorers, that's all well and good, but it's just, we're not, like, please, just make a new one. We have so many Pokemon that aren't in the games, and they should be.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Scovillain. He's a stupid little guy.
Oh, he'd be so good, like a Western cowboy-type villain character in Mystery Dungeon. That'd be so good.
It's like, literally, it's like if Jesse and James, like the way I see is Jesse and James from the anime, but like tied together in one Pokemon.
Oh my god, yeah, there'd be two different personalities on one guy. That's so funny.
They're just both really. It's just like, they're just bickering with each other the whole time.
Oh,
and you have a Capsicum as Meowth or whatever.
Yes.
It'd be so stupid. But it'd be so good.
Oh, man.
But how did that catch me?
Do you have to go down there?
No, I don't think so. I'm trying to go around them because it keeps pushing me down areas.
How do you not get sucked in?
Like, I guess it's maybe the... I guess it works like a plus symbol?
Oh, I see.
What's the faint count? I should have made like a fainting count.
How many times have you fainted?
I'm gonna say probably around... Well, it depends on if you count Lenora or not.
Oh.
Because Lenora was terrible.
Oh, jeez.
Lenora was abysmal. We had to do so many tries on Lenora. But, like, outside of Lenora, I'd say, like, 20 times. Including Lenora, maybe around 40.
That's not bad.
Dude, just going down one single sinkhole send you back to, like, the top of the dungeon? That's annoying.
Did you go back up all the stairs again?
I think so. Man, I gotta spray on a repel again. I hate using repels.
That's a good idea, though.
Or like, I give up.
Idea.
I concede. None of these Pokemon are throwing any feasible wrench into this challenge by fighting them. It's fine. I can repel again.
That's right.
Golly. We're almost going on 2 hours. Man, I figured we'd have a second badge by now. Oh.
This was me last night thinking I could finish Princess Peach. That did not happen. God, that game is crazy sometimes.
Man, forget Victory Road. I guess that's tomorrow's stream, huh?
We can definitely... We should aim for the 8th badge for sure.
Yeah.
So, I think that's manageable. Okay. Yeah.
Please be the correct sinkhole this time. This is pick-a-pipe guesswork, man.
Literally. Well,
no, it's this hole again!
Oh my god, not that hole again.
Oh! It's not fair!
Do we map?
Can you go? You can't go down from here either!
You gotta go all the way back up. It's the same one.
It's just the same one.
Same one.
Okay, I already went down that one, so I think this is the one we're supposed to progress down.
What's the secret, Strobby?
What's the secret? You can't just say what the secret is, then not say what the secret is.
Secrets from us.
Like, come on. Like, if I could get to that one.
You can walk on the sand pits? You can literally walk on them? How do you not get sucked in?
Wait, is that... Because some of them I'm walking around. Like, I walk on the edges,
Do you have to walk maybe right across them?
But I feel like if I walk right across them, it's gonna shoot me straight down.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do we gotta do? Mash to get out of the pit?
Just start
No, on the edges? Yeah, the edges. That's what I've been trying to do.
Okay,
It's very difficult. Am I cooking?
Hi, Marmalade. No. How are you?
Oh, welcome. Hi. Hello.
Good morning.
All right, I forgot. It's the morning over there.
Yeah, complete time difference over there.
Time zones, am I right? It's so funny because most of my YouTube friends, I think literally except you, all of them are in other time zones.
Oh, yeah?
Like, you're the only other person at EST, and I guess Obvious too. But I always keep forgetting he's not for some reason. Well, I mean, he is. But it's like, why are you in California? Can you live closer?
Why are you in California? Yeah,
why are you in California? Move to, like, Maryland or something. Anywhere else.
Oh, so funny. Time zones suck, yeah. Marmalade, are you gonna wake up really early on Monday so you can watch my new outfit reveal?
I mean, worth. The thing is, when I was in Japan, I literally had to wake up early every day. And it was kind of nice being able to tune into your streams, which were conveniently now in the morning. Like, I was watching one of them on the train, but my Wi-Fi kept cutting out because the signal there and the, like, in-train Wi-Fi is so bad.
Wi-Fi is not good.
It's
know.
not.
Never is. Never is.
Finally, the right way.
Let's go.
Oh, shoot. They're going to throw me in a double battle. I forgot to take out Woobat.
Don't do the glitch. Oh, right. Woobat.
Well, we're about to do what we did with Pansage before. I'm sorry, little one. Oh, wait, no, it's a single battle.
One. Oh, what the heck? Why would it not be double?
They were, like, right next to each other. That looked like a double battle. I mean, I was fully prepared to, like, knock out Woobat, but I guess not.
Good night, Strawby. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for tuning in. I don't know why I keep, like, debating on switching or not. I'm literally not supposed to.
Right? Like, oh, should I?
Are we seriously having people defend California in the YouTube chat? No. No, we're not. We're not doing this.
Not happening. Not happening.
I was about to say I'd rather not boil alive, but I live in Florida. So it's not, I can't use that. Shoot.
No, I guess you can't.
Well, we have nice hot weather. Yeah, let's go with that. Sure.
Nice hot weather.
Arguing about states with a Canadian is great.
I'll just go with whatever.
Sure, I believe it.
I don't like Florida though. I don't think I'm supposed to like Florida.
Like, Florida has a lot of reasons. A lot. By donating whatever. Oh, did you? Hold up. It's because the Tiltify thing sometimes bugs out.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Holy shit!
Oh, Marmalade's crazy. How much was it?
I'll fix the thing first, so the donation can come up, and then you'll see.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on, I gotta do a little thing. I gotta, like, reset it to a different link first, because it, like, breaks every hour, and I have to redo it.
Really?
It'll come
crazy. I used Tiltify before, and it
well, it should come in any second now.
Okay. I'm waiting with bated
Hot.
breath.
Whoa!
That takes you to your
What
next
I
tweet.
Oh my god! Wait, was that
Marmalade, thank you.
Wait, am I going crazy or we hit the $1,000?
Yes, that's it exactly.
Oh my god!
1,000.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marvy.
It's so funny because the original goal for this was, I was thinking, you know, we probably won't go past $200.
Yeah, you were like $200 is your goal.
That was my
and
original plan.
1,000.
Oh, like.
Oh wow!
Oh
Thank you so much,
god,
Marmalade.
man. Thank you.
Yay. Oh my god.
Oh shoot!
What's the milestone for that?
1,000 was that my editor has to do a stream, because we always joke about him doing a Fortnite stream literally like a year ago now, and it was so bad that nobody watched it. So we were joking around in call while playing this, like, wouldn't it be funny if we added a $1,000 reward where you got to do another stream?
Oh my god, editor stream.
Ben, you did it! He's currently celebrating in the YouTube chat.
Oh, that's so funny.
Editor stream, everybody. Worst stream of the year.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, thank you so much, Marmalade.
I'm fixing the dono
Amazing.
bar too. It's updated to 1,000. I didn't even come up with a new goal past 1,000. I didn't even come up with anything. Thank you, Marmalade. Seriously. Thank you.
That's
Man.
amazing. Thank you so much.
I'm like speechless. I didn't think we'd hit $1,000. I'm texting my mom and dad right now.
Oh, do
I'm
it.
texting my mom and dad. We hit $1,000. I'm texting them right now.
It is for a good cause. It's an
It is for a
amazing
good cause.
Yes.
Gamers Outreach will be putting that to good use, I swear. If not, I'm gonna have to step in. Nah, seriously, the people there are great. So I fully believe it. Thank you for donating so much.
Thank you.
I genuinely think Lipard might be the end of the run. Because, like, I know Grimsley has a Lipard, and it's
Right.
probably gonna have Fake Out. And it's gonna make me
Ooh.
really mad.
Grimsley's gonna be the end of it.
It's not gonna end the run because it's hard, but because it makes me really, really mad.
Yeah, because it makes you mad. You're just gonna stop playing.
It's gonna make me moderately just annoyed enough to be mad.
Oh, thank you, San, in the YouTube chat. I think you're talking to me. Glad you like my character.
Hi, girl. I love your character because I just don't know what your
I'm
name is.
assuming I'm
Guys,
girl.
check the title. Neko Lacey. That's her name. Say her name.
I'm girl.
This is true.
Oh, we found him.
Finally.
Finally. And we got Alder. Let's go.
Yay, Alder's here.
We're about to start fist fighting.
Then start making. I almost said making out. Start fist fighting. I did not mean to say making out.
Happy Pride Month. Alder and
Happy
Get
Pride Month,
Out.
everybody.
Woo! That's a rare pair. I've never heard it.
God. Oh no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say just start fist fighting, but my word says M first.
Alder and gets this. Just start making out.
What are you writing that down for?
Aiden on stream. Just
Putting
No,
that
I'm
in the
just tweeting
quotes
it.
chat, huh?
there we go. Just wanted to tweet that out there.
Great, I'm gonna have to retweet that. I did not mean to say that. Listen,
Oh,
I
that's
made
great.
a lot of slip ups this stream alone, but
That's the best one right there. That's the best one.
best slip up yet. Oh my god, I need a drink. I need some lemonade in my system real quick. Oh my god, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Raspberry lemonade, that's the stuff. Welcome, Bugbell, welcome.
Welcome, Belle. How's it going? Good to see ya.
Oh my god, I left way too hard there. Best slip up of all time.
Best slip up ever.
Okay, now we can go all the way back, I think.
Let's
Back
go.
to Oopaloosa.
We can finally enter the bridge.
You can finally just get this gym done.
All right, Sharon, you stay here.
You should. Oh, I should head to the Nakreen
The
City Museum.
Okay, well, good thing we talked to Sharon first.
Okay, good thing we checked with Jared, or else we would have walked all the way back here.
Right?
I don't
Oh,
even want to
man.
step foot back in Nakreen City, man. That took so many freaking tries.
The Lenora trauma.
Like, Lenora might be the only difficult gym leader, I think, in Unova. Just because that Watchog does not play around.
Yeah, it's like Whitney syndrome.
Literally. What is
Early
it with
game
normal
walk-
type gym leaders?
Yeah, especially early game, I think, especially like before you have access to like
Fighting
I don't know,
types.
a lot of types. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have access to fighting or ghost types yet.
Mhm.
So, it's a case where, like, it's not, it's so hard to explain. It's like there's no counters, but there's nothing it's good against either, so they're just generally solid. Oh, they got the whole gang here.
They got the whole gang.
They got the
Hi,
whole crowd.
Lenora. Oh
Kid-
god, there she is. Look out.
just Darmanitan just starts scowling. And the
Starts
Pokeball
crying.
is, no, he's just like squinting. You know what I mean? Like that, like the very like slightly aggravated squint.
Yes.
It's like, I remember you.
I remember you.
Okay, I'm just like skipping the dialogue in a minute. Oh, cool.
Nice.
We got the thingamajig that we're gonna drop in a box later.
All right. I think now you can. Huh?
That usually only happens in crowd shots. Why did they do it here?
I know.
I was gonna say,
What's going? Oh, he's flying. Okay, I was like, what's he doing? Oh my god.
Is that the only time I've ever seen an NPC use an HM?
He actually did it like the last scene we were in. He did it.
Really?
Before,
Oh,
when you exited the
I was like
castle,
half paying attention. Man, they really wanted to get their mileage out of that animation, huh?
They did. They put a lot of work into it. Okay, let's
like
talk
cross
about
the bridge.
Blind bridge
Okay,
now.
to the bridge.
All right. Okay. Great.
All right, Woobat, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you, Woobat. You're just like hanging on to Woobat as it flies around.
It's
You're
just
working so hard.
No, it's more funny if you imagine we're just like standing on it. Like, you know that one guy from the original Dragon Ball was like the assassin in pink? Talpipe, I think his name, where he like flies on the pole. He's just like standing straight up with his arms crossed on top of a Swoobat.
Oh man.
Yeah, check this out. I can fly. Whee!
I can fly. You're doing good.
fly.
You're working on finishing an art piece for Pride Month. You're on crunch time right now. Yeah, you don't have much time left.
You gotta.
Good luck.
Going by my time zone, you have about 25 hours. So, gotta go faster, faster, faster.
Gotta go faster.
Yay! And that reminds me, I started Sonic Unleashed a while ago. I literally got so hyped up for the new Sonic game. I was like, I need to play a boost game right now and bought Unleashed. But now it's sitting there in my, I got to a level I don't like in a Sonic game, so I stopped playing it pile.
Oh no.
What's funny is that when I tried to look up a guide for the level to see if I was missing any secrets or something to make the encounters easier, the first thing I got was like a custom wiki with the level listed. It was called Bad Game Design Wiki.
Oh my god.
I was like, what?
That's what it brought up.
Well, it was a little more aggressive in the name of the wiki. But
that's so funny.
It was like, man, people hate this level that much?
I guess so.
And I agree, it's a really weirdly hard level. Oh shoot, I didn't think we'd be doing a rival battle. I probably should have healed.
Oh, fighting time? Yep.
Well, I'm about to obliterate her again. So
yeah, sorry, Bianca.
Bianca stood like the least resistance in this entire run.
This is why she doesn't become a Pokemon trainer.
I feel so bad. Because Bianca's my favorite rival too. She's awesome. But
she is awesome.
Like her design is so good too, especially in 2. But it's like, come on. She's a pushover. It's so sad.
Well,
I will say,
that's why her career path doesn't end up being battling.
Sadly. But the thing is, though, having a Stoutland with Intimidate first is kind of cracked. She was cooking with that.
Oh, yeah. I love Stoutland. So cool.
Like, I feel like Stoutland is one of those underrated Pokemon.
Great. I like that whole line.
Like, it's a solid line.
It's Simipour.
I actually used, because I picked Snivy in my first playthrough, I have a lot of preference to Simipour because I used it. He's like, well, you're going to give me this Pokemon. Why am I not going to use it when I was, like, really little? It's like, I had this... Did anybody else, like, always go out of their way to use gift Pokemon when available? Because you felt bad?
Usually I would, yeah.
Like, every time people give them this Pokemon, it's like, well, I guess I have to use it now. Because I remember benching something for Lapras in Pokemon XY. It's like, well, I guess I kind of have to use it, don't I?
Yeah, I always use the Lapras in the Kanto games that they gave you.
Yeah, aside from the fact that Lapras is a good Pokemon anyway, but like in XY, again, it's like, well, I guess I have to use Lucario now.
Yeah, well, they gave it to me. It's the chosen one. I guess I have to.
And to be fair, Lucario does body most of that game. So
there you go.
Maybe a little too cracked for a gift Pokemon.
Yeah, Simipour is good. Simipour I like a lot because of Super Mystery Dungeon, because Simipour in that game is like a school principal, like a very
I remember
principal.
That. I did play that far in Super Mystery Dungeon.
Character to that Pokemon for me. And Watchog was the vice principal, and he's perfect for that role.
Oh my god, I remember that part of the game. When I was really young and I got the game for the first time, I did not care for it at all, and I kind of dropped it before I got like out of there.
Yeah.
But like now that I'm like older, I started replaying it before my 3DS kind of hit the point where like, okay, I need to set you aside so I don't lose my digital save files.
Oh yeah.
But it's like I played like a lot of the game and I was really liking it. And then the crack showed up. But
And then the crack showed up.
yeah, and then I've been too scared to touch it ever since. But aside
Super
from that,
has a slow start, to be honest with you, but it gets really good. Super just like it's so funny because they like you start the game and they're like, you're a baby. Go to school. You have to go to school because you're a baby. It's the weirdest opening for a Mr. Dungeon
yeah,
game,
I don't know why they did, but honestly, after finishing, or at least just getting out of there, it kind of get to a point where I was like, I kind of miss them.
I know, you kind of get attached to the students and the faculty as well. That was me in Scarlet and Violet too. I was like, I love the school faculty. They're all such good characters to me.
I wish I spent more time in the school in Scarlet and Violet, but I always got kind of bored doing the classes. Because it was like,
that's fair.
You have to do the classes to then hang out with the teachers. Persona Social Link looking gameplay mechanic.
That's why you have to I did it as you unlock the classes throughout the game. If you wait till the very end to do all of them, it sucks.
Yeah, I did not do any of them except for the one you need to do to unlock the Ruinous Legendary side quest.
Oh yes, which is the best class in the game, to be fair. So.
Yeah,
and she's the best teacher too. I love Rhyhorn.
Yeah, plus a ton of lore.
Yeah.
I saw a really good theory. I think it was by Elite Trainer Kenway, small YouTube channel, where he was like, this woman has something wrong with her. It's funny.
She does have something wrong with her.
Oh no, I'm in red health. Bianca's actually gonna beat me. But I was,
Okay.
It was a case where it's pointing out, if you look at her dialogue in the DLC, she's like, yeah, don't tell anyone. You should give me the Ruinous Legendaries. I'm like, something is wrong with her? I hope they do something with her in the manga, because the manga is always where they take the biggest deviations of the original story.
Yes.
I doubt they won't for the anime, but I could see the manga doing it.
I think she has dialogue with Jacques where she convinced him to be a sacrifice for a ritual. Yeah. It's like, what? Oh man.
It's so funny. How did they let her do this?
It's crazy. I love her design so much too.
It's yeah, her design's great too. It's just funny because every time I think of her, oh right, I feel like we got one more DLC chapter. She probably would have been a borderline villain. If we did not have to catch the Ruinous Legendaries, she probably would have done it herself. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I would have loved that. After Briar not being a villain let me down, I would love if Rhyhorn was a villain.
I'm kind of glad Briar wasn't a villain. She was just stupid.
She was just very excited about everything that was happening and was very irresponsible with children and her supervision.
She's just a bit neurodivergent. It's fine.
She really is. It's so funny that Kieran is going, having a mental breakdown, pulling on the rock, and she's like, "Yes, Kieran, do it."
Yeah, you got it. Come on. We've all been there when your friend's pulling at a mystical rock, and you're just like, "Wah wah."
Yeah, wah wah. Bryce
wah.
is really good at child neglect. Yeah, she's just yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny.
She has charges of child endangerment. That's all.
It would have been funny though, is that an actual point in the plot where she gets tried after the game and it's confirmed. She got to publish as a book too. She got rewarded for everything.
Yeah, I know.
Girl, you just come on.
I remember, but when you played X, you used Lucario and the Gift Venusaur on your team. Fun fact, you always have a Sylveon on your team in every Pokemon game that it's available. It's probably every single one at this point.
Yeah, I feel like it's been
easy.
It's every game except Let's Go since Sylveon debuted. Welcome, by the way, MLS Pokemon. Good to see you, my guy.
Did you not get Sylveon? Let's Go.
No, you can't.
Really?
You can't get any of the Kanto evolutions. You could get the Alolan forms.
I guess that makes sense because you can't even if I'm playing Pikachu, I can't even get a Vaporeon.
No, you can get a Vaporeon, obviously, but you can't
Not
get any of
Sylveon?
the... No, you can't get any of the extra evolutions. Oh, hi, Getsis. Oh, okay.
Oh, hi, what's he doing?
I'm getting jumped here, I
He's
guess.
just standing on a bridge above a highway.
He's just like, what's good, my guy? He just daps you up straight there in the middle of the bridge.
Right?
Oh, another donation! Another donation!
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't hear the sound on that one. I hope it went there. Hold up, let me check how much was donated. Oh, from EC Glaceout again. I'm not ready to match that 125 donation, but congrats. Raised over 1K. I'm sure the kids enjoyed this for $25. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. Oh, hi, Joey64. Thank you, EC Glaceon. He's donated a ton to this marathon. Thank you, man.
Oh, God bless.
You are awesome, Sauce. That's the highest deeming of honor. Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
I firmly believe.
Groovy sauce.
What? Groovy sauce?
Groovy sauce. That's from I think that's a line in a Zelda game. One guy says groovy sauce.
That sounds like a very much Zelda dialogue thing.
Pretty sure it's from Triforce Heroes, like the 3-player 3DS game.
I find it hilarious how Getsus is mocking us for having the other legendary stone, but he has like 3 dudes next to him. Like, you could just steal it, man.
Yeah, what's so funny
You
about
could just
that, huh?
you just like punch me in the gut and take it and run. Like,
Like, I'm outnumbered here.
I'm like 10. It wouldn't be that hard. Well, I'm 15. It's 15. Hilbert's 15, right?
Is that baseball player gonna jump you right now? Oh,
He just threw a
Okay.
TM at me.
I thought he was gonna get you.
What? Why does this happen now? I don't remember this. What, does he only
Thank
show up
you
here on
for
like
the
Saturdays
TM.
or something?
Maybe.
Is that it? This feels like a
Maybe.
stupid little Pokemon if it was like I only show up on one day of the week and we just so happen to be here.
Just throws a TM at you, right?
That's definitely
Throws a
double
CD.
battle.
Pretty much throws a CD at you from across
He
the
throws
way.
a CD at me. And it's like I catch it perfectly, but imagine if he just like missed by a little bit and just like cut my shoulder. Ah!
Oh, ow!
He just
man,
throws it
come
like
on.
a frisbee. It's like, oh, my shoulders. Oh, sorry, man. Like,
Also can't
dude.
get Sylveon in the Sinnoh remakes. Yeah, they did kind of cut off any like post-Gen 4 Pokemon in the Sinnoh
I
remakes.
think Sinnoh was fine because there was really only one Pokemon they could have added being Sylveon. And like, I guess unless you want to say, oh, Megas, but that's not really counted for that. But it's like,
No, right?
with BDSP, it was like only Sylveon, so there would have been no point. But it's so weird with Kanto because like they put it in the Megas. You could
I
have
know.
easily had Mega
I always
Steelix.
forget that game has Mega Evolutions.
Like I always specifically remember because I think of my shiny Mega Beedrill.
Right.
My
That's so cool.
awesome boy. But like, when I think of that game, it's like, why didn't they put in the evolutions? Because then you could have added in like Mega Steelix, for example.
Right.
You could have made Onix viable. You know?
They made Onix good.
Like you could have made Onix actually usable. Like no freaking way, man. Are we almost to the? I think we're almost here.
I think you're here right now.
I think we are. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it on the monitor.
Overboosted.
Finally. Oh, this music
this
is so good. Shut up, Alder.
This is white. You're playing white?
Yeah, we're playing white version.
So it's the old, like, ruinous-looking city, not the futuristic one.
Why is Alder sitting here while he just does this thing? Stop him!
Alder, kiss
You're
me.
technically kiss him right now on stage.
Kiss him on the lips right now.
Ron, right now. Stop the entire performance. Well, it's like, Alder, my guy, you're the champion. You're
I know,
basically
like, get him.
you're basically effectively the president. Just tell him to stop.
You're effectively the president.
It's like that's kind of what the champion is. They're basically like the president almost. At least they have a similar amount of authority and celeb status.
Uh-huh. Is it true?
Yeah, Joey, we hit 1,000 earlier. Yeah, it's nuts, dude.
Go.
Hey, Mark Best, welcome. Why are people so shocked I got a woman on my stream? Why?
Wow. For the first time ever.
I mean, technically, yes, for the first time, actually. But like, do you guys have that little faith in me that I can talk to somebody of the opposite gender? Like,
Groundbreaking.
Come on,
Groundbreaking.
guys.
Groundbreaking content.
I know my audience is like, give or take, like 80% guys, but come on.
Woman.
Ah.
Wow.
Why do y'all got a problem with what? Yes to having no faith in me. I swear to, y'all, I swear to God. Is it so shocking?
You're shocked at someone you followed for a long time? Oh, me? Oh, thank you.
Ah, yeah, true. Okay, that makes sense. I know Joey. I know Joey would. Some of the other of
Joey
y'all,
knows
though.
me.
I was gonna say, this collab has actually been, like, tossed around for, like, half a year now. Because I remember bringing it up.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Yeah, I remember bringing it up in, like, November or something of, like, last year. And then I was like, yeah, I'll just wait until I get a good idea. I just want to make sure you were cool with it. And then what happened is that after that, I suddenly went on the, I need to make a PNG tuber. So I was like, okay, we'll do it after that. Then school started again.
No.
I, like, lost
So
track of the
busy.
time.
Everything happens.
And it was like, here,
I
I'm like,
get it.
okay, who do I have that I could, you know, bring on the stream? And I was like, Oh, right. I remember that conversation from like half a year ago.
No, I know. I'm having a good time. I'm glad to be here.
Thank goodness.
Mark,
It took long enough.
you might be a little confused there, Mark.
I was gonna say, buddy, I promise you, I am not. No.
Mark, I'll let you know that I guess the first woman Mystics had on his channel is a lesbian.
I was gonna just
So
be blunt. Just be blunt. Be all right. I was gonna say, listen, I appreciate you going from you can do nothing to
right,
suddenly
Mark.
I have faith in you. Let me gas you up, buddy.
That was a big
I
jump.
appreciate it, but no. No.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. I'm putting the sword in the stone, just to be very clear.
Mystic, you're so good at just reaching out for people. You're gonna hire you for your events.
Joey, we run an entire YouTube server. You could just ask for people to show up in there. You're in the server, Joey.
Oh
There's a
my
whole
God.
channel for collabs. You can just say it there.
That's funny.
That was my day. My day's been interesting. Good now.
Yeah,
Good
you
now.
Suffocated on taco shells.
Yeah, that aside, it's been good. Specifically excluding the taco shell. I'm just nervous. It's okay, Joey. It's chill.
Nothing wrong with asking.
Mr. Tick, I never doubted your ability to pull.
Who's
Sure.
Mr. Tick? Are you Mr. Tick?
Some people call me that.
Tick. I see.
Some people call me Mr. Tick because it sounds like mystic.
Mystic, Mr. Tick. I hear it. I hear it.
Like, maybe I've done it, but I wasn't paying attention. Did they say something of importance?
I think you go to the gym now. Oh,
Well,
because
it's
it depends on what version you play. Drayden's the gym leader in black, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're playing white, so it's Iris. Yeah. Just go to the gym, I
I
think.
figured he had gray hair. Wouldn't he be the one for white version? Because he's got like the white
No.
white old man hair? You'd think, but no, I guess
Guess
it's the other
not.
way around.
Yeah.
Whatever, Iris
You
is
get-
better anyway, so
And like
I'm not
black
complaining.
is like futuristic more, and like white is kind of past. So it's kind of funny that you get the younger person in the like past themed city. and
So
then-
subversive. Thank you, Game Freak.
right.
very, very nice and detailed. This was always one of the cooler gyms to me.
Oh, it's the giant dragon statue that you climb, right?
Like, yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
I know it had like I guess you could say this is the most intensive of them, just graphically.
I'm excited to see it because it's been a while. So
I was gonna say, I know it was basically this was the only gym puzzle that I don't think was changed at. No, this was definitely changed to black and white too.
I'm pretty sure it was different. I'm gonna look it up.
Because that was I think the black and white 2 version was the giant dragon statue. Because I have not been in this gym in a long time.
You might be right, actually. Okay, Opelucid Gym. Let's see.
Like, I literally don't think I've been in this far in the game since I was like 10.
Okay, yeah, no, it is different. Oh, both of them are giant dragons? Wait. Hang on, I'm looking at pictures of the gym. Okay, so yeah, this one is like you're walking along a giant dragon. In Black White 2, though, it's like
A bunch
I
of
don't know, like
dragons, I think. It's like a Hydra.
a big dragon head that you like move around.
Yeah, right, that was it. Say, okay, here's the
Yeah.
dragon. Why can I stand here? What?
Where are you? What? Where are you? Huh?
You can walk off here?
What? Wait,
Huh?
can you do that anywhere else?
I could do it to the
Wait,
right,
what?
too?
What? What are you standing on
What?
right now?
Why can I do this?
Huh.
Huh.
That's
I
so
can't,
weird.
I can't walk off the side of the dragon, but I can walk off this slope specifically.
Just that slope. That's so weird. It must have like weird hitboxes on it.
That's so strange. Why would it do that? Huh.
Wow, Game Freak, you're so lazy.
Lazy
Wow.
Game Freak.
Wow.
Lazy Game Freak from 14 years
And
ago.
they want us to pay $80 for this game.
No,
Wow.
in this case, it was 40 at launch. Clearly. Probably. I don't remember.
Probably.
I don't even
I feel like it
remember
was-
seeing DS games in stores. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah,
14
it's
years
been a
is
while.
crazy, man. I was 4 when this game came
You're
out.
only 4 years old. That's crazy.
It's
That's
so
crazy.
wrong.
Oh my god.
I don't think I ever died more than than me pulling this out at a family get together, and my younger cousin, he was like, his first console was a Switch, basically.
Oh my god.
And he's that young. He's like 8 now or whatever. And I pulled a DS and he asked, "What's that?" I was like, I felt myself age 20 years in a day.
Oh my god. Dude, that
like,
reminds me. I was in Florida when I got this game.
really?
When it came out. I was in Florida. Yep. I was on vacation with my grandparents, and my grandpa drove me to Walmart in Florida to get the game when it came out.
Hold up. We just got another donation.
Ooh.
Oh, hold up. I'm checking the Tiltify to make sure I get the name right. I always check because I don't want to squint at my screen. Donation from the Joey64, Mystic's favorite streamer. Hey guys, I don't know what else to put here. What is your favorite Sonic character? For the $1. Thanks, Joey.
Thank you.
Have you ever played a Sonic game? I think we talked about this on your stream. I don't think you have.
I'm pretty like well versed in the Sonic characters and everything, but I don't actually like playing Sonic games that much.
Yeah, I honestly, if I had to pick a favorite character, like discounting Sonic, obviously, I feel like it's a little too easy. Probably Big the Cat.
I was gonna say Big the Cat.
Big the Cat's awesome.
I love Big the Cat. I
Dude,
love his song.
He's so stupid in like all the best ways.
I know. I also like Eggman, just in general.
Well, yeah,
I like
Eggman
Eggman the same way I kind of like Bowser.
Yeah, it's like, I don't agree, but you're funny.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. He's a funny
villain guy.
Bad guys, yeah.
I'm the resident
Most of
Sonic
my
guy,
life
I
in
gotta
Sonic.
ask. Fair enough, Joey. I gotta say,
Vector's kind of funny.
Vector's awesome. I gotta say, also up there is definitely Blaze the Cat. She's awesome.
I like Blaze.
The fact she has not been playable in so long outside of like just Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is a national tragedy. She's
That
like the
sucks.
only speed character to not be playable in more than like, well, I mean, actually, no, is she playable in? She's playable in Rush Adventure, I think, and 06. Yeah, no, she's been playable in more than 2 games. Which is one of the few speed characters to not be playable regularly.
There's a new like mobile game coming out for Sonic.
Oh, the Toy Party. I forgot, I got the
Fall
invite.
Guys.
Yeah, I got the invite beta test for it, but I was in Japan when the invite went out. So I just straight up did not participate because I was like,
yeah, right?
I'm not
Too busy
downloading
for
that on hotel Wi-Fi. It'll take 30 years. I was gonna say, I already have all my phone storage currently being taken up by videos.
Oh, jeez.
Plus Dead Cells, because I was playing that barely,
yeah.
a little bit. like
Tangle and Whisper? Oh yeah, Tangle and Whisper are good.
Oh, Tangle and Whisper are awesome. Oh, the head's moving again. That's cool.
Oh my goodness, look at it go.
That's
Yeah,
so
this is a
freaking
cool
sick.
gym.
Nope, that's not a button you can press.
No, just a light floor. I don't know.
So many big thingamajigs. I was gonna say big like lines, but they're like pillars.
Like pillars, I guess.
I get what
I
would
like
you even
that
call them?
Him is like black and white in color scheme too.
Yeah, you can tell they were kind of really leaning into it. Like, yeah, this is basically your last gym battle.
Yes.
Lean into it.
Truths and ideals.
I need to catch up on the IDW Sonic comics, Joey. I read exactly up to issue 50 when that came out, but I haven't touched it since then. I know there's been like 20 more issues and another spin-off series since then. And it's like, I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah. My girlfriend's read like all of it. She's like a huge Sonic fan.
Your girlfriend is based. Just
She's pretty based. I watched her play Frontiers when it came out. And
I
she
didn't
let me do
like
the fishing
Frontiers.
parts. You didn't like it? No?
I did not like Frontiers. Like, I wanted to love it. I'll make that very clear. I wanted to love that game, but it was just not doing it for me. Like,
That's fair.
it's because the Boost Sonic stuff, like Sonic Generations, is easily my favorite Sonic game, and the fact that those stages were in the game but they played terribly was just a huge turnoff for me.
That's fair. And it's like one of those things where it's like, man, not everything has to be open world.
Yeah, it's like, thing is, I think the open world was great for the first island. I loved that part.
Uh-huh.
But it was more the problem that after the first island, it kind of dropped off the face of the earth, like quality-wise. Because the second island was like twice the size of the first one. But it had twice as much filler, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Like,
just kind of filled it up with like not really important stuff.
Yeah, like 2D sections in a 3D game in an open world 3D space. Like, come on, guys. Sega, buddy, we've been over this.
Yeah, I am all for like like us leaving the open world trend in the past going forward. That's why I'm so happy the new Zelda is back to the traditional style.
I'm so mixed on open world games because I've like tried a couple of them, but really the only one to work for me was Pokemon Scarlet because that felt less like an open world bunch of collectibles type game and more like a just Pokemon, but do it in whatever order you want. That's
yeah, which was good. It still could have been executed a lot better, but
like it was almost there. It's like it's almost there.
If they had just given us level scaling, it would have been perfect.
It really would have.
Mm-hmm.
Man, do I still have to keep walking around the dragon?
I guess so.
Where am I going? But
Where
yeah,
are you going?
it was like the Scarlet and Violet feels like the next generation is gonna just pop off like crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a part of me that wishes though that Gen 8 was the first of world games. So Gen 10 could have been a hey, welcome back to linear Pokemon, like as a celebration thing.
God, I know I would love a new linear Pokemon.
Like
so bad.
I know why we're not getting it, but I guess we're gonna have remakes for that. But yeah, I kind of miss it. It's like because you can't really do, for example, like a Nuzlocke in Scarlet and Violet. Like you can. But the lines are so blurred between areas that it's kind of hard to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't even know how that works.
The way I've actually conceptualized, I'll do one eventually, because I think it's a challenging enough game that I think it'd be fun to Nuzlocke. The way I had it in my head was, after each gym leader, go and do a Terra Raid battle. Like
okay.
That
just
was
pick
my...
one kind of thing.
Yeah, and then you just get whatever the first one that comes out is, so you'll also have the level scale up each time.
That makes sense, because also, like, you can't just go off the open world because, like, you walk in and you see all the Pokemon everywhere. You can't, like, you know, then you're just picking which one at that point. So.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, what counts as a first encounter? Because I saw a lot of confusion with that in Sword and Shield as well. So, it's kind of wonky. Oh, okay,
yeah.
That's not good.
Oh my god, oh my god.
How do you survive on one hit? Like, I guess it wasn't very effective, but is Druddigan really that defensive?
A Terralock.
Oh, never mind,
That's a
I'm
good
dead.
name for it. Terralock.
Yeah, that was actually the name I was literally throwing around when I was conceptualizing it like a year ago. I just kind of dropped the idea because I was like, maybe after the DLC. That's kind of the only reason that... Wait, what? Oh, shoot.
What happened? Oh! Oh!
Oh, you guys saw nothing. Can I escape rope here?
You guys saw nothing.
Can I escape rope here? Where's the escape rope?
Is there any other gym leaders in the way to the leader? If you get to the leader, it's probably a teleport out or something like that.
I was gonna say, if I can walk back to the dragon, can I... Okay, can I just walk back to the entrance from here?
Oh, probably.
Oh no, there's this guy blocking it.
Oh, okay.
Can I knock it out?
Like, no!
Shoot!
Oh, do you have revives?
Well, that's kind of cheating, isn't it?
Well,
I think I just undid part of the puzzle.
you're gonna walk back to the Pokemon Center, heal, and then walk all the way back through here.
But the thing is, I beat the battle and died. Like, I died. Darmanitan died because of recoil.
Undo that.
I don't know how long ago I saved.
No, we're not. No.
We're gonna pretend nothing happened, okay?
Okay.
Chat, everybody sheesh. Because I don't know my way out of this gym without undoing the whole puzzle. Thank God, Max revive, there we go.
It's not too different from you having to heal the Pokemon Center, come all the way back through. Like,
we're just gonna, just to be sure. Average YouTube chat especially is freaking out right now. Sheesh. Shh. Shh. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. I just gotta redo what I just undid on accident.
Yeah, Joey, I was gonna say that I would love if Pokemon was like, Ilka, take this engine for BDSP and make an entirely new Pokemon game.
It's basically what Grezzo did, actually. The thing is, Grezzo, the guys who did Link's Awakening and the other remakes. So like Grezzo finished those, and now they. So yeah, exactly. Like Grezzo does it. Now,
yeah, now they're. Okay, yeah, right.
Have them do.
Yeah, I would like if they did that.
That way, they're not. I guess you could say poisoning the water hole, and instead just
they're not tainting people's precious Sinnoh. You know, they're making something new.
If both the arms are down, is it gonna go up to... Okay, I guess the camera is now completely turned around.
Cafe Remix is the game I play when I'm in a Pokemon mood, but I don't feel like playing anything else. And I want to play a puzzle game. Yeah, I don't play it that much. I got Audino in it, and then I stopped playing it.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, where am I actually supposed to be going now?
It's also the stupidest gacha game I've ever seen. Like, does that game have to be gacha?
I always forget Cafe Remix is a gacha.
So dumb.
Dude, I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
Like, you move that dragon's head, but I feel like I've exhausted my options.
Can you move that? Oh, there you go.
Like, I moved that hand down.
You have to get that head to go up, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to get this head facing upward, but... Like, I don't really know where it's... Like,
is a gacha, Cafe Remix. Yeah, you have to, like, pull for, like, Pokemon to use. It's really dumb.
I thought it was, like, one of those kind of gacha, but not games where they're like, yeah, you need to play it X amount of times to, like, get enough currency to do it.
Like, what is this dragon doing?
I was gonna say, what is, bro? Like, this side, when I'm stuck here, it only gives me one option to move forward over here. Like, even if I undo it, I have to come back down here.
Right.
So, like, where am I going? I can hit this again.
Okay, what does that do?
Was the arm up? Oh, no, I can go that way now.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hold up. There we go.
The previous game, DS Pokemon Troze, right? Pokemon Troze?
Yeah, I was actually Shuffle before,
yeah.
Yeah, Shuffle was kind of the midpoint. I guess?
Troze was funny, though.
Yeah, I have not played Troze, but I had played the daylights out of Shuffle. I was on, like, level 100-something. Probably, or was it level 200-something? I don't remember. It's been a long time, but I was a Shuffle hardcore back in the day.
That's awesome. Troze has a wacky art style.
Really? I thought it was just the head bobbles.
No. Like, there's, like, a story in it. Hang on.
Really?
There's a story in Troze, and the character designs are, like, really, like, they're so stylized.
Now that I think about it, I think Troze might be the single Pokemon game I've never been spoiled on the story of.
It's nothing crazy, but... Hang on.
Like, I straight up don't think I've ever seen the, Troze
like,
stuff before.
If you see a screenshot of the gameplay, it's like, okay, this looks normal, but... I'm gonna send you a picture of the character designs in the game, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Hang on.
Well, I'm, like, terrified for when this is gonna show up in my DMs.
It's not bad, it's just, like, so different, like...
Stream idea? Maybe. We can just... Well, I'm not even gonna add it to the campaign, because I don't want to move the fill meter past $1,000. But we'll say hypothetically. Maybe. I'll do Troze at, like, 1,900 if we even get that. I'm gonna call myself out and say that I got distracted and spent an entire week in the Sinnoh Remix Underground just doing the mining thing instead of the 4th gym. I did too!
That is awesome!
Dude, I spent the whole time in the Underground because I just really wanted to get an Electivire.
Yeah, right?
Wait, am I back on... Oh, I'm back on the tail of the dragon?
So wait, can you go that way?
I can go to the right now. Who are you?
Okay, we're making progress.
I'm so scared from when we get to Iris and we have to redo this if we die. I'm gonna be so mad. Because, like, here's the thing. We're out of PP for Hammer Arm. We can only hit her for not very effective damage.
Oh, great.
Do I have an Ether? I might have an Ether.
Oh, that's a good idea, if you do.
I might. I should check. Because I never spend my PP healing items in the games, like, ever. Like, I always hoard them.
Either. Yeah.
I always hoard them thinking I'm gonna need them at some point. I'm like, well, I can always just go back to the Pokemon Center. And I keep hoarding them, like, the whole time. I only
use them in Elite Four, usually.
Yeah, literally. Like, you're supposed to save them for then, basically. That's how the game's designed.
Much. That's how it works, yeah.
Because that's the only time in the game where you have to fight more than 5 in a... Like, more than, I guess, 20 in a row without having to, like, heal or anything.
That are actually, like, challenging, too, and not just, like, regular trainers.
And not just, like, Team Plasma jumping you with 4 Watchdogs. Ooh, I'm so scared.
Right? Oh, my God. Not the Watchdogs.
Do I have a... I have a Max Elixir. I don't know if I want to spend that, though. I have a regular Ether. That's enough. Hammer Arm.
That'll work.
It's like we went to a center. Close enough.
Perfect.
Have
Close
some
enough.
lemonade.
Have some lemonade, buddy.
Have some lemonade, buddy. You deserve it.
There you go, man.
Fun in the sun. Drink some lemonade. As a kid, you didn't know how to optimize your Pokemon with PP Max? Nor did I, really. Okay, that goes...
I didn't. I definitely didn't.
It goes back to that side again.
Yeah, keep going up.
I was gonna say, I'm like... Oh, no, but we
wait.
already fought her.
Hold on. Keep going.
Takes us back to the head of this dragon.
Okay.
Maybe we did have to go left? Oh
yeah,
my
Joey,
god, I'm
Genius
so
Sonority
lost.
is those devs. They did, Coliseum and XD, which are like one of my absolute favorite Pokemon games ever. So.
Oh, I think that's it.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. It's going up, it's going
Finally!
up.
Oh man, took forever. Didn't think that was gonna take a whole extra hour of the stream to do. Jeez.
Yeah, when they showed the new Denpaman game in the direct, and I saw the Genius Sonority logo pop up, I just like felt in my heart a moment. I was like, Coliseum, but no, it's Denpaman.
I've seen this stuff for Denpaman, and it looks fun. It looks really fun.
So what I didn't realize about that new one is that it's a free-to-play game that'll definitely have microtransactions that'll come to mobile at some point. So it's kind of like it's a phone game, which kind of sucks. The Denpaman games on 3DS that you actually bought with money and weren't free to play with microtransactions were really good.
Yeah, I heard you had I watched a video on it. I forgot who it was by. But it was like a very brief feature in it. It was like, oh yeah, you had to connect to other people's Wi-Fi signals or something like that.
Yeah, like the idea is that the Denpaman the traveled through like radio waves and stuff, so you had to like go to different places to like find more of them, kind of thing. It was really interesting. You have to use the camera, like the AR camera. To,
oh,
stuff.
I gotta imagine though that must have been really annoying because the 3DS only had the 3 Wi-Fi connection slots.
Right.
Like I remember the most difficult decision of my life was in a McDonald's when the Hoopa event came out, and you had to connect to the McDonald's Wi-Fi. I don't even think they have Wi-Fi at McDonald's anymore. I've never seen anybody use it. Even when I worked there for a bit, I never saw a single person actually use it. But like, that exact McDonald's too, by the way. But yeah, so it's so funny because like, I had to decide, am I gonna delete the one grandparent A house, grandparent B house, or my home Wi-Fi?
Or your home. Oh my god, the sacrifice.
I had to choose. And I ended up going with one of the grandparents. Would have made more sense to do the one back at my house because I could have just walked back and redid it.
That's right. Let's reconnect to it.
Oh shoot, 42.
Dang.
Oh, that didn't do enough.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, stop, Swoobat!
It switched us! No!
Uh-oh!
We're gonna act like Swoobat didn't happen.
Kill Woobat.
Oh, I can't attract. Oh wait, no, I can attract it.
You can attract, it'll do nothing.
I can just keep attracting until it lets it switch back. Whoops!
Yeah, until... God, that's crazy. Just ideally you kill Woobat.
Yeah,
okay,
we just...
Perfect.
I guess it took a hit, but not like it matters much.
Oh, man.
Okay, act like nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nobody act like anything happened wrong.
Happened.
Nothing happened, guys.
Nothing happened.
It definitely did not undo the speed drop from Hammer Arm. Definitely not.
No.
We're definitely down 2 speed.
Nice dragon dance. You can...
Wait, we could have done this even without Woobat clutching it for a sec. We're fine.
Let's go. Yeah, you would have gotten it anyway.
I really think... I might have lost the speed tie, but he used Dragon Dance anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Right. Let's go. Easy.
Definitely nothing
Easy
went
victory.
wrong in this gym because I wasn't paying attention.
No,
I'm gonna go put Woobat in a box now.
Shove Woobat in the box.
We're just gonna tuck you away for a bit.
Goodbye, Woobat. Thanks
It's
for your
fine.
help.
Woobat showing up and just immediately getting vaporized. Its only turn in battle ever.
It's terrifying.
It's just like, Woobat's like, oh yeah, it's my turn, fine! Just like flies out immediately, gets cut clean in half by Haxorus.
Oh no,
No!
Woobat, no! Woobat!
Okay, cool. She just said to
amazing.
go to the Pokemon League on Route 10. Awesome.
Well, that's
Thank
good,
you, Gym
'cause,
Guy,
like,
by the way.
you can still, like, that's still a good point for you to be able to finish it tomorrow, for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. We just gotta get back to the Pokemon Center.
Juniper, can you please let us go?
Juniper lady, you're awesome, but I'd
Juniper,
like to wrap
we love
up the
you.
stream now.
Oh, she's
Where are
gonna
we
take you
going?
somewhere. Where are we
Juniper,
going?
I just need to go back to the Pokemon Center. Juniper,
Where are we going?
please. Oh, it's to tell us go through there to go get a Victory Road.
Okay, she's just showing you.
I like the lack of concern about,
Did
like...
you say yes?
Oh, I said no.
Okay.
Oh, we got the Master Ball.
Yes. Oh,
I wish
nice.
we got that, like an hour ago. That would have been really funny to use on Woobat.
That would be so funny.
Okay, I'm actually going to use that for Zekrom when we get there, but I'm going to beat it as Darmanitan first. Because you can just keep killing it infinitely. You know what I mean? You don't have to catch it.
You have to catch it, right?
Yeah, so I'll just beat it once, like an actual boss fight, and then I'll just catch it and then drop it in the box.
Good idea.
I'm gonna catch it and walk all the way back to drop it in the box. You thought I'm just gonna have its status move until Ed knocks it out.
Oh, that's
Okay,
so funny.
we're just gonna act like absolutely nothing happened.
Yeah, what Woobat? We had a Woobat?
What Woobat? No, we walked back here. We walked all the way back to the Relic Castle.
all the way.
What do you mean?
Also,
what?
Woobat, join the Pan Sage.
Just sit there. Sit there with the other HM guy. There we go.
Together.
Yeah, they said you could technically beat this game with only one Pokemon. Because, well, one Pokemon with Cut. Yeah, I'm not walking that back. It just involves a lot more walking.
A lot.
I think more Pokemon games should make it so you could skip Surf, but you just have to manually walk to the other side of the region.
That'd be funny. Go all the way around.
What happened is when I was playing Infinite Fusion, you know how you could surf south of Pallet Town to get to Blaine's gym?
Yes.
I just flew back to Pallet Town and just did it that way, and I skipped the entire...
That way. Honestly, fair
enough.
That
entire part of the map.
Route. Yeah, whatever.
I just did not care. All right, we have hit 8 gym badges. That means we're on the road to Victory Road. I might do some grinding off camera, or I'll take a nap probably. But I would like to give a massive, massive thank you to Neko Lacey for joining us today. Thank you very, very much.
So fun. Happy to be here.
Also, thank you to everyone from her Twitch chat for tuning in, and I hope y'all stick around, maybe, possibly, somehow. Also, thank you to everybody watching on YouTube. Don't forget, before we wrap for today, if you double tap your screen, you can like the stream. That's a thing you can do. So
I liked it already.
Yay! Yippee! But yeah. Yay! But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great night, and especially thank you for raising $1,000 for the VTuber SummerSlam.
Yes!
We will be live tomorrow, possibly delayed or early, because apparently I found out there's some family thing going on. I'll have to figure that out. So stream tomorrow might be at a different time than listed, but there will be a stream tomorrow. There's no way there won't be. But yeah.
Absolutely. Got to finish the game. You're so close. You can do it.
Have an outstanding night, everybody. And once again, thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
I always do a little 5-4